We're also going to be talking about some news stories. Okay, that too. We do to give a pure disclaimer that we don't know what the heck we're talking about, so please keep that in mind.
Oh, poor Kevin and his non-potty mouth.
Potty mouth Kevin.
Don't even introduce people. We're raised by fucking wolves. We got the ginger over in the corner. Mr. Sunburn, 1997 himself.
That's right.
Alejandro Carcinoma.
Yeah, getting ready to open up a chain of Applebee's in the Tucson area. So come on out.
And the vampire who doesn't go outside any because he burns with a hint of light.
Yeah. Looking forward to shutting down those Applebee's, by the way. So you open those quickly.
Absolutely. You got to shut them down before the economy does.
Oh, gosh.
Maybe if you just run like the fucking riblet special, you'll be alright.
Just never give it up. Always run the riblet special.
It's not just like about the word riblet. It's just
inherently wrong.
Riblet.
Next up, we got Kevin, Mr. No Trash Mouth.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Great to be
The
here.
spotlight is loosely based on Kevin's life.
Yeah? No, I'm gonna get a sash that accentuates your boobies. I wonder how much we could push up our chests until they hit our chin. Well, first I'm gonna need a chin.
Do you think Kevin is more likely? You think the movie Time Cop is closer to Kevin's life, or RoboCop closer to Kevin's life? You get those movies to choose from.
Wow. What a choice.
Yeah,
Time Cop and RoboCop.
Which is closer to Kevin's wife?
I would say Time Cop.
Time Cop?
Yeah, well, mostly because, like, RoboCop is badass.
So Kevin's so badass.
That and the majority of the movies of RoboCop revolve around drugs, and I'm nowhere near that.
No, Kevin is more interested in guys in underwear doing splits.
Yeah.
Because
I don't know. For some reason,
What?
Like, if I were going to...
Guys in underwear doing splits?
Kevin in Kevin's biopic, it would be Jean-Claude Van Damme. That's what I would get for.
You don't know what I'm talking about, Kev?
No, I don't
See,
know.
this is what happens when your parents don't let you watch rated R movies. Tell me I'm wrong, Kevin.
I'm not.
You're not what?
I'm not telling you you're wrong.
Told you. I can call him in the air. I used to have a friend like you. You got a bunch of DUIs. You're doing better than him.
Yeah, because consider I don't even have one.
For a second, I thought you said I have one.
No, I do not have one.
Kevin, damn. Oh, here we go. And this is from Time Cop. See that?
Okay.
That's what I mean by...
Oh dear.
Yeah. Oh, check that out. You can crack walnuts with those buttocks.
For some reason, I believe he probably did.
Probably.
Well, he did a lot of cocaine. You do a lot of crazy shit when you do coke.
That's also true. I'm going to do an episode on this podcast where we just give Kevin different kinds of drugs.
No.
They do random drug testing at work.
Exactly.
It would be fun until that. Well, actually, doesn't cocaine get out of your system like super quick?
Yeah, like a day or two.
Yeah, no, you'll be fine. We'll just switch it to Monday.
Oh, yeah,
honestly,
thanks.
The amount of pot that you would have to smoke to get completely lit. I mean, that should be gone out of the system in a couple of days.
You can just give him a gummy bear.
Yeah, we'll do it to him on a Saturday. By the time Wednesday rolls
I hate
around.
gummy bears.
You hate gummy bears?
Yes, I hate gummy
What the
bears.
fuck is wrong with you?
You like
A
brownies?
lot, apparently.
You like brownies? Sorry, I didn't see my question.
Yeah.
We'll get you a brownie.
That's more likely to get me to get it done than anything, because I do like
It won't have
brownies.
to be that much of a brownie.
Well, I mean, it's gotta be good. I mean, we're gonna get some brownies.
It's gonna be good.
Like frosting and shit.
But nothing is a waste of a pot brownie quite like a shitty brownie that you put in the pot.
I don't know. I never ate one. Sorry.
They'll get you free from
I don't see. And here's my thing. Like, I'm so. I don't know. Like, the American system has me. So it's like, ugh, homemade pot brownies? Doesn't Hostess make a pot brownie or something? I want a good brownie. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want some dried out shit brownie. Like, I need something that a corporation got involved in.
That way it's only 10% brownie.
I'm just saying.
90.
Because I know that they got quality assistance and assurance. Like, every brownie tastes like the last brownie. I go to your mom's house, she's making pot brownies. They could be awful this time, great next time. I changed the recipe. Why? Why did you do that?
So
It's a recipe for a reason. What, you add an extra egg? You didn't, right? You go fucking rogue with everything else, but you still add. Why can't you just show the same amount of loyalty to the rest of the recipe?
He needs consistency in his life.
That's what I'm saying. I need to know. But yeah, so we'll have to get you a pop brownie. If there's anybody out there
No.
in California that's feeling brave and wants to throw something in a FedEx box and send it to my neighbor. And
I don't think it'll make it out of your neighbor's house.
Give me, seriously, give me an hour and a half. I'll be right back.
No.
No?
You can't make
No.
brownies in an hour and a half.
I know people. It's already there.
It's already made.
Like, I don't know, but I know that it's there. I know. And all I probably got to do is show up for like $20 and be like, can I just get a little piece off of that? Okay.
$20 brownie, eh?
Well, it won't be the whole brownie. Again, I know there's only a small amount that I will need, Kevin.
How much brownie does $20 buy?
Depends on how much money I put in the brownie.
Typically.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know if I've ever paid for brownie. Usually people make them as just a gesture of kind of like, hey, we're all having a party.
A gesture of...
Hey, I want to screw your life up a little bit.
Well,
At least for 10 minutes.
being harsh, Kevin. It's gateway drug, dare said. But
No, meth is gateway drug.
meth is not a gateway to anything except tooth loss.
Gateway.
And death.
Well,
Eventually.
Playing with raw explosives. Let's do that.
Eventually you will die from lots of drugs, but eventually you'll die from pot too.
well, see, meth is like burning candles at every available surface. So even though you
Burning
die,
candles at a gas station, more like it.
but you die soon, right? But you lived 10 times faster than everybody else. You just sort of squeezed it in and stopped washing.
Yeah.
I mean, I should start like a car wash business with meth heads. I think that would be great. I'll just slap a sponge and a hose in their hands and, dude, I'll be 24 hours. Fuck
Yeah,
it.
but you gotta wait for them to show up.
I'll just keep them there. Just chain them to the fucking soap dispenser.
Chain them to the soap dispenser?
I don't mean that.
Get one guy with a utility bid truck, and he's got the stuff right there.
They're gonna be awake anyway. What else are they doing? Playing an acid jazz fusion band?
Here it is. Here it is.
Nope. Closer. We're getting
Yeah,
closer.
we're getting there. I can't get the
High quality sound effects here, people.
Yeah, I know, right? We got stacks and stacks of racks. So what were you saying earlier about like if you're what? Was it what? The
Is Kevin's life closer to Robo?
oh no, not time. No, comedy. We already covered that. Anything. Kevin definitely would identify with Ron Silver. That's just a, you know, like.
Do that one more time. There it is. All right.
There it is.
For the people in the back.
I'm just waiting for the day that Russell asks who dabs.
Keep waiting.
I know. Same for me.
I only do that to people that are easily disgusted by it. I'm looking forward to the day that I can be that person that just crushes the hip new word by uttering it. You know, sort of like Thanos snapping his fingers. Like, I'll just say, that's fire. And all of a sudden, it's not cool anymore. Just like that. I will be the killer of words. It'll be sort of like Galactus, but verbally.
Just devour them.
Just gonna go on the Urban Dictionary and sort of put this in a sentence. I went to IHOP and ordered the blue waffle.
It was lit.
It was
That's what happens though. Like, remember Blink got annihilated when like old white women started saying it.
Well, they were the first ones to be wearing the shit anyway.
Yeah.
It's true.
I remember
But
there was a I hope I can find it. There was a commercial for a product that was like it would bling out your clothes, and then it was like
Oh yeah, yeah.
like old white moms and grandmas saying bling bling like all over the place.
Yeah, it was the bedazzler. It was like basically a stapler that stapled shiny shit to your clothes.
I think they had a kid version for it too. That would.
Bling it on. Was it bling it on?
Bling it.
Wow.
Nothing makes everything sing like extra sparkle and bling. But picking up and putting down all those
My
tiny
gosh.
crystals is no easy thing. Don't quit. Just click, click. With the amazing
You can bling anything.
and puts down all this bling with ease and precision. Pick them up, click, click, click. Put them down. Just
I enjoy the clicking sound too.
You've never been able to blink so much, so quick. The special press and load tip fits the
Yep, that's the death of bling.
Yeah, so
that is horrible.
That was the death of the word bling in the urban community.
Do you think that could penetrate skin?
Probably not.
I bet it may go. I don't think it would stick. I think it would penetrate, but
Well,
not
it's a
stick.
staple, right? Or something like it? Like, how does it work? Is it something on both ends, or is it just like
It's
a
like a
single...
little pen, but I think like a little cubic zirconia plastic crystals have like adhesive on one end, so you just when it sticks.
Turn my balls into a fucking disco. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my god, please do that. Kevin, you want to be in movies?
No.
Yeah, baby. Home I will survive.
Daddy Bling Nuts?
Yeah, that's my new name.
Daddy bling nuts.
That could work. Like
That could. That's the bad part about
every
it.
thrust is like sparks flying off the ass.
Where are you getting the light from? You just. Never mind. Why am I asking these
See,
questions?
It's all
I
about the
just wear a
lighting.
fucking miner's helmet. What's the difference?
Lighting is half of any scene.
Yeah, it is. You can hold the light.
No.
Is that key grip? Who does that? What's a boy grip and a key grip? What do they do?
I don't know. I'm not either. And I don't want one.
It's gotta be confusing because I know boy grip is like an actual title for somebody on set. Like they have an actual job. I don't know what it is. That's gotta get really weird when they're shooting a game for them. Like who is what?
I know. You say something like, "Where's the boy grip?" and they're like, "No, dude, stop touching me. That's not what I'm talking about."
I'm just here trying to earn a paycheck, sir.
Yeah, I know.
You're not a Catholic
No,
priest,
get out of your
no.
mouth. You're like a fucking 3-year-old.
You're the talent, sir. I'm just here to try to. I'm trying to make his vision a reality.
Yeah, you're the talent. You're like the David Blaine of anuses. Like, I'm gonna fit this whole thing in my ass. Like, I'd watch that. No, I wouldn't. Wait a minute.
At some point, it's a sport, though, right? At some point, it's like, well, we've done baseball bats. What else can we do? Like, you're constantly setting the bar higher and higher, right? Like, that's...
What about arrows?
Arrows?
Yeah.
Things with actual sharp points?
No, I'm not an animal. Like,
That's, what I'm saying. Like, that's where I went with it, too, man. Like, what the fuck?
no, we'll just put a dickhead on the tip,
Oh.
and we'll get.
You want to put a...
Oh, you want to shoot a shoot a dildo up their
We'll put
butt?
a dick.
Oh, shit!
We'll put a dickhead on the tip, right? And it'll be like the gay William Tell.
Yeah.
You see where I'm going with this, right?
Yeah.
And we'll just bend them over, and we'll just be taking shots like the fucking Green Arrow.
Dildo and tell.
A little bit to the right, a little bit to the
Yeah,
left.
some version of that.
We'll
is-
figure it out.
The name is
It's a working
progress,
title.
but yeah, we're with it.
Yeah, copyright wrestling.
We said it, so you
It's
can't
ours
say
now.
that. Yep.
Licked it.
Yep.
Wrong.
Wrong.
It could be.
Wrong.
I don't know, man.
We edit that one out post.
No,
Because
keep
we're
it
leaving
in.
it in anyway.
I'm leaving it in.
Hey,
I'm leaving it in.
that's the tagline of the movie. I'm leaving it in.
William, don't ask, don't tell. That's it. We got the working title. Now we just need to find some asshole. Kevin,
No.
right here. I'm sorry.
Russ and I are the visionaries.
Yeah.
All right.
No,
You're the talent.
Look,
No, absolutely
I
not.
gotta hold the camera, so I can't do it.
Yeah, I'm the keeper.
You ever fire a bow and arrow? Maybe we should get a crossbow. The main character will be Daryl Dick's son. Get it? That's a Walking Dead joke. Except we'll call it Walking Head.
I mean, that's a misleading title, though, wouldn't it? I would expect somebody just to be getting hit while they're walking down the street. Which, by the
That'd
way,
be difficult. How do you keep from kicking them?
but that's the difficulty is why people would watch it. It's our job to make that happen.
What if we got a midget and it was like a daddy-daughter dance? You know, and the
They're
midget
just standing on the feet.
yeah, they
like,
just stand on your feet and hold onto your belt while they're blowing you and you're walking down the street.
well, how can they be holding onto the belt and your dick's out?
You got a zipper.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like putting my whole dick through that thing. Is it just the metal teeth right there?
Get
for
some
the zipper?
button flies.
All right. Okay.
Think outside the box.
Hey, man,
Ers.
it's a working this tandem process. All right.
No underwear, button fly jeans, really, really short midget.
Like really short. Like,
Well, they gotta be, because like the radius, like from foot to waist, is what? Like,
or just get a really tall guy.
what? Make me do it?
No.
Oh, Oh, I got you.
That was
Tall gay dudes? I think I know a couple.
I don't.
What's Austin doing?
Yeah, fantastic.
There we go.
Yeah, no, that's great.
Done.
Yeah, the only problem is that he's like 100 pounds soaking wet. He can't support a midget. Midgets are usually like on the heavy side because they still got like all the bone structure. Just they're more compact. They'd be like a paperweight.
There's a tall gay dude.
Maybe we could put him
Wants
on
to make a
roller
couple
skates.
bucks.
We'll just put him on a dolly and drag him behind us like a red wagon.
You got a dolly down there, right, Kevin?
Yes.
All right, Kevin's in charge of pulling the dolly.
Kevin, you're in charge of acquiring talent.
Absolutely not.
Kevin, at what point, what's your function in this movie?
Yeah, what do you...
Right now, I just hear me and Russ.
I will edit it far, far away from where you're
Yeah, I'm
filming
sure your
it.
wife would love that.
If you're going to edit it, why do we have South Korea involved?
We have South
Or
Korea
North
involved.
Korea? Whichever's cheaper. I don't know.
Which one do you think is cheaper?
Probably North Korea.
Would they be interested in buying?
I don't know. I wonder what the gay porn market's like in Pyongyang.
It's probably fucking zero. I think the market for market is zero.
I don't know.
I'm sure you're not getting shit. You know what you're probably getting? You're probably getting one of those novelty toasters that burns like the face of Kim Jong on it. In every slice. Oh, wait a minute. You'd have to have bread for that. What the fuck am I thinking? They're not eating anything. Die.
I wonder what happens if you put a rice cake in a toaster.
That's
First,
actually.
you have to have a rice cake.
Why would you have a rice cake?
Yeah, why would you have a rice cake?
I love rice cakes.
You like rice
What?
cakes? What?
Yeah, dude, rice cakes are delicious.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Maybe you guys just aren't doing rice cakes correctly.
Yeah, maybe I just don't need to pack anything.
Or maybe I'm just
Keep it
tired of
safe.
eating styrofoam.
Yeah, no, that's gross.
Oh, whatever. Love rice cakes.
Fucking rice cake.
Okay, that's great. You can have all the styrofoam you want.
Fine. I will. Fuck you.
Ugh.
You can have all the Mike's Hard Lemonade. Sorry, Mike's Hard Watermelon.
I'm okay with this.
Alright, copy that. Look at us getting things done.
That's because Kevin's culturally with it.
No. I'm the least culturally with it.
You're getting there. Maybe
One episode, I just want to have Kevin just restyle a rap.
Can you even rhyme?
Yes.
Yes, you
Rhyme
can.
something.
Come on, off the head.
Rhyme in time.
Huh?
Rhyme in time with this lime.
Rhyme in time? Did you say lime or slime?
Lime.
Rhyme in time.
Apparently I need to enunciate better.
You gotta pay the troll toll?
Yeah.
You want to get into this boy's hole?
No.
Ride him like a foal.
Oh, what else?
Listening to Beyonce Knowles.
You have no soul.
Know your role.
Let's take a poll.
How many people think Kevin's an asshole? Well, you're the only one, so again, we're gonna have to be shooting you in the ass.
Oh,
You raised your hand.
I
That's
thought we
as close
moved
to
on.
volunteering as we get. All right, we'll move on. Hey, did you hear about the kid with the wildfires?
You gotta pay 36 million?
37 million.
37, sorry.
You gotta move that fucking decimal a little bit.
Increase that number by one.
I know, you better hit the corner and start sucking. That's a lot of money.
Ooh. It was 78 square acres?
How many times does $20 go into 37 million?
Let's find out.
Oh, gosh.
Pull up the calculatrice.
We bet 1.85 million.
Your lips are gonna fall off.
Chapstick.
It's gonna take more than chapstick. It's gonna be like having strep throat for 3 years.
That's pretty much what he's gonna be dealing with anyway.
1.85 million.
See, that's what happens when
That's a
you.
lot of dicks.
Yeah, it is.
So what was actually the official cause of
He's
this?
shooting fucking fireworks into the valley.
Fucking
Oh,
got on fire and just.
Way to go, dipshit.
yeah, really.
I think it's fucking.
I mean, he's not gonna pay 37 million.
you better pay
They'll
something.
make him pay something for 10 years and then they'll just settle it.
Look, if his parents are worth their salt, they'd sell all of his shit. That's where you start.
Well, even then, how old is he? 15?
15.
15. How much? How much does he have at 15? Does he even have $3,000 worth of stuff?
If he has a college fund, that shit's gone.
Well, yes,
Well,
absolutely.
the court can garnish his wages. It can garnish like lottery winnings if he gets that.
If the one thing he shouldn't be taking chances on is the fucking lottery right now.
Yeah, I'd be a jerk about it and just not play.
I would just start selling drugs.
That kind of
I would
compounds
sell
your
a lot of
problem.
drugs. I would make money, and they wouldn't be able to touch it. That's exactly what I would do.
Well, if he was trying to avoid
So
it.
you're going from like burning down like acres of woodland to tax evasion? This kid's gonna be like the new Al Capone.
I mean, I'm just saying. What would you do? You
I-
spend 10 years.
Find a very sturdy pipe and some strong rope.
To avoid 10 years of paying for shit?
Not to mention all the countless families that you're going to have to explain to. How many letters does he have to write?
150. You had to write 150. I'm sorry for burning down your shit letter.
There's 150 homes gone.
Which is ironic because he had to do this on paper, killing more trees, but somehow those trees are okay. Fuck them.
Nice.
Yeah, I brought that back there.
Yep.
So what's this deal with you? Like, what are you donating platelets?
Yeah. I've been doing that for a couple years.
Why?
Why?
It's a question. Why?
Because it's a good thing to do. You fucking kidding me right now?
Is this the same as donating blood? Roll with it. Is it the same as donating blood?
So when you go to the store, they're like, "Would you like to donate a $1 to like helping homeless kids?" You just start laughing at them too. You're like, "You're out of your mind! Fuck you! That's my $1."
Dude, they're fucking homeless. Where are you gonna send it? What's their address? Exactly. You gotta look into this shit.
Go outside and give it to the guy.
I feel like like there's no explaining this to you at all. Like I can't even.
Well, it's just such
You
a
and I
base
are
reason.
nowhere close to being on the same wavelength of like just doing a good thing because it's a good thing.
Why is it a good thing?
Do you know why people donate platelets? Do you not even know why?
Tell me.
Explain it.
So when people go through chemotherapy, right?
Okay.
It does a lot of fucking damage to your body,
Okay.
including it fucks up your platelets.
Okay.
Platelets, you need that to form blood clots. So if you're in the hospital, obviously if you get a cut, that's a problem. But more involved in that is if you have to have surgery.
Okay.
If you're going through chemotherapy and you have to have surgery, when they fucking cut you open, it's real tough to get that bleeding to stop. Because
You don't got super glue.
I mean, you use super glue, but have you ever used super glue on like organ?
I would
Doesn't
never.
work.
I will not
Doesn't work.
admit or deny that.
So you donate platelets so that you can do platelet transfusions for patients that are in chemotherapy, particularly children. And the reason why you have to consistently donate is because we say like when you donate blood, that blood can be put into storage for up to like 45 days where it's still viable, but platelets survive less than 5 days. So there has to be a constant, steady supply of this stuff, or what will generally happen is, hey, 8-year-old who has leukemia, we know we need to do surgery, but we don't have enough platelets for you, so we're going to have to hold off. Or what also happens is, hey, we've got 30 patients right now that need to have surgery, and we only have enough platelets for like 10 of them. So 20 of you aren't going to get the surgery you need because we don't have enough platelets to keep you guys from dying on the operating table.
You just lock them in a room with a bunch of big pens. We'll see you when they get the number down. I'm just saying, who wants it? Who really wants it? Timmy? Timmy, you really want it? You, Barry, you already saw John Cena. Let's face it. It's probably going to be the highlight of your life anyway.
Man. I don't know. My niece was 2 when she got leukemia, man. When you got to go to the hospital, it's tough. It's tough to look at that. It's tough to, because it's not just like my niece who had like a 90% survival.
Right.
Like from the outside, like you're walking past some of these rooms where it's like, man, it's a fucking coin flip for you, kid.
You just
like,
got a fucking bird waiting outside like, any day now. I got a doctor's appointment next week.
Yeah. So
There's a fucking line here.
say a bird.
A bird, like a vulture.
Oh,
You know,
I didn't know what you meant by that.
It's like,
I had
look.
in my head like a pigeon. I'm like, what does he do?
look, I know you're being optimistic, but you're like the 10th bird in line, and this one only weighs like 30 pounds. I'd maybe move on to the next room. So the basic problem I have with charity is that you're basically throwing it into the ether. So I understand why you're putting like the poster child on there. Like, do you really want this kid to die? Well, I don't know, but it doesn't matter. Like, as a kid, you'll assume that they haven't done anything bad yet. But what if it's like some asshole that smoked like 3 packs a day, got lung cancer, he's in chemotherapy, and now you're keeping that asshole alive?
But he's probably only getting those platelets because everybody else has them. You know what I mean? Like
Maybe he has better
boards,
insurance.
The medical boards of these hospitals, they make determinations when there's a limited supply. They'll make decisions based on patients, based on how old they are, based on their lifestyle, history, severity of the disease.
Ability to pay?
That's definitely one of them.
Yeah.
You think a 3-year-old's more likely to pay than some like old dude that can afford a 3-pack-a-day habit?
If they're on Medicare. It's based on insurance, right? It's not based on how wealthy you are. It's based on, if that guy...
I think it's a mixture of both.
If I was a rich guy and I needed platelets, I'd buy them shits right out of your arms.
It's a lot easier when you donate a wing to a hospital, right? But
Yes.
how many people are donating wings to hospitals? So, like, for the 10,000 patients that you got right now that need them, one of them maybe donated a wing to a hospital, and then the rest of it's a combination of how wealthy they are, what their assets are like, based on whether they have insurance or not, the kind of insurance they have. There's a whole process.
Right, but you're leaving a lot to chance. What I'm saying is that there's a chance that you could be keeping an asshole alive by mistake.
There's also a chance that by saying, well, fuck that asshole, I'm not going to donate platelets, you got like 3 kids right now that are like dying.
Maybe you could just go down there and take applications.
But that's not my concern. It takes me 2
Why?
hours.
It's your fucking blood!
It's
and they're
my
not even
platelets.
paying
It's
you
not
for
even
it!
It's my platelets, bro.
Dude, if they're not even paying you for it, can't you at least decide who gets your
It's
shit?
a fucking sweet gig, though, man. I go in there, you get the double apheresis machine, right? So I get a needle in both arms, and then I just...
Yeah, this sounds like fucking heaven. I love this idea.
It's really not that
This
bad.
is a great idea.
It's really not that bad. If you're not a pussy, it's not that bad.
Look, don't try to put my manhood into it. I don't give a shit about getting pricked with a needle. I'm just saying, like, you make it sound like the most wonderful thing ever, when really
I'm
it
not
sounds...
saying that. I literally spoke like 10 words. How can I make it sound... What, did I describe it as fucking Disney World to you, man? Oh, yeah, you come in the Dixie Chicks, just blow everybody to... No, man. Like, you go in there...
In 4 words, I said the best thing ever.
Wait a
You're
second.
telling me that it takes... I
Dixie
just
Chicks?
said 10?
It was an exaggeration, Kev.
Okay.
Example of how
That's the best one.
You're getting picky? Let
You go
Kevin
in
pick.
there,
Let Kevin
you lay
pick.
down,
No,
they
no.
put on some Netflix or some fucking TV, you sit there, you chill out for fucking 2 hours. When you get done, you get a couple of snacks. Maybe they give you a t-shirt.
I'm a fucking adult. I can buy my own snacks.
Okay, then get your own.
And I don't have to
snacks.
get stabbed to do it either.
Yeah, but isn't it nice that if I'm like, man, I'm gonna watch a movie or I'm gonna watch football anyway today, maybe I could just sit there anyway, like I would be doing at home, and just donate some platelets and do something cool for somebody else. That doesn't. Seriously, what does it cost me? Other than the 2 hours I was gonna spend watching football.
It's like, it's the coolest.
It's not an entirely uncool thing to do.
I think it would be way cooler if you got to pick who you save.
What?
That's what I'm saying. If I'm giving my shit away for free, I should be able to
So you
determine
want you want the catalog now?
Yes, I want to be able to.
Penny catalog.
Yeah, I want to be able to.
leukemia
Look, man,
patients?
if I'm feeding a kid all the way over in fucking Africa, they at least send a picture and make him write me a letter. Anybody gonna write me a fucking letter for my platelets?
You're a monster.
I'm not a monster. It's
You
quid,
are.
it's fucking quid
You
pro
want
quo.
the fucking JCPenney catalog of children.
I wanna
that
be
you
able
can
to-
pick. So what if you've got like, okay, so what if there's like 200 kids and they're like, all right, Russ, which one do you want to do? What's your criteria?
I don't
How do you
know.
narrow this down from 200 kids to 1 kid?
Do I only get pictures or can I get a bio?
You can get a bio. You can do whatever you want.
I want a bio.
Okay, what is your dream scenario? What's in that bio that you're like, that's my all-star kid?
I don't know. I think it would be more of a process of elimination. Like, this kid looks like an asshole.
So this is like the world's worst version.
This kid's on
of Guess
chemo.
Who.
This kid's on chemo, but he's still fat, so obviously he's kind of greedy. Like, look, you want honesty? Are we having an honest conversation here? Because I can lie. Like,
I just
Bing,
this
bing,
is
bing.
never a conversation I thought I would have with a grown human being. I never thought.
What do you mean a grown kid? Look, it's my shit. I should be able to tell who I give it to.
No, you shouldn't.
Yes, you should.
No, you shouldn't. Do you pay taxes? You don't get to choose how that fucking.
I think that
is
shit's wrong too.
Well, fuck you. You don't get.
I think I need the fucking catalog for the welfare people next.
How quickly we went from kids with cancer
It's the same principle.
to the.
They hand me
to
the welfare
fucking
books, I'll be like,
faceless, nameless, forever perpetuated monstrosity that is the people that you vote for. Somehow we always end up back.
Well, so here's what's going to happen. If we're doing the welfare book, right? I go into the
I
office.
don't want to do. You probably do.
So they try to give me the books. I'd be like, well, first of all, the motherfuckers that ain't supposed to be here, don't even give me that book. I don't care about them. They can start. Like, and then I'll start flipping through the other one. Like, look at this. This motherfucker didn't even comb their hair today. I'm not giving them any money. Like you knew it was fucking picture day.
Russ's power trip is it's amazing to me. Like,
But show off
you
your
didn't
best
comb your
face.
hair. Fuck you, start.
No, look. If you know that you're auditioning for my dollar, and you can't even put on a decent shirt for picture day.
So wait, getting back to the original thing now, you're now equating this with kids with cancer are now auditioning for your platelets so that they might survive.
Yeah. And you don't think that's a form of natural selection?
No, it seems like artificial selection.
That's pretty natural. Be like,
No,
I like
it's
this.
pretty artificial.
No, be like, I like this guy. I don't like this guy.
Natural selection means you don't get a say so.
Natural selection means I don't give any platelets and fuck everybody. I'm trying to save one person, you monster.
Well, you're not saving anybody with the. You don't donate shit.
I think
anyway.
he's.
I don't because I don't agree with the system. But if they get the system my way,
no point did I ever say, "Hey, Russ, you should do this, or you're a bad person." Like I'm doing it,
well,
and you're attacking me as if somehow I'm
you don't
like,
think it's inferred? Because because I want to do a good thing.
Okay.
No,
Change
stay
topics.
out of it, Kevin.
It is
Go
a-
fuck yourself.
You're just bullying Kevin now. You're just like he's
trying to stop me.
He's like, "Fuck you, piece of shit."
All right, you know what? Fine, you can talk.
Time's up.
No, fuck that. Dude, Kevin is like the fucking normal moral center of this argument.
There's an argument for both cases here, and as someone who's worked in the healthcare industry before, I understand where Russ is coming from, and I also understand the viability of what Alex is, because there is definitely a lot of people who cannot support themselves, cannot actually provide for themselves, and cannot actually put on that face and that kind of...
So you
But that's not what I'm saying. How
so
can
you're-
anybody support themselves when they need fucking platelets when they're in chemotherapy? That's not like you could just go run out to the store and go buy your platelets. You need donors. No
Yes,
matter
you
how
need
much
donors.
Hey, you better learn origami then. Show me something. Shit.
So,
Make
so
me.
what is it? So again, back to the question: what is it? I don't give a fuck if you donate or not, right? Like I don't give a shit. That's your time. It's your platelets. Do whatever the fuck you want. It's your body, right?
I wish I could. I wish I could do whatever I wanted with my body and go down and be like, hey, you seem like a cool kid. You want some help? What's your blood type? I got you.
You can do that too, man. You can donate some blood.
Yeah, but once it goes out of my eyes, I don't know like where they're putting it. They're like, no, this is for him. Like I want to sit there. You fucking tap open a main line from me to him. I want to see the whole fucking thing. All right, you can go now. Hit the button.
It seems a little nuts, though, man. Like, I mean, how much control do you want?
All of it.
Over those
If the
processes?
shit's
You want ultimate control over
if the shit's free, if I am providing a free service, yes, I believe that I should at least have some control.
Well, you
Don't
can
you?
do things like that, though. There's a person that we work with that you guys may already know. This is donating a kidney. You know?
No.
There's a dude that we work with who is named after a city in Texas. You guys
Okay.
can probably deduce who this person is, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Donating a fucking kidney to a stranger.
What? Like a complete stranger.
Complete stranger.
No bio.
Right. I mean, I'm sure he knows a little bit about this guy.
I'm pretty sure he may have met him, because that is a very common practice for organ donors to actually meet and
Yeah.
then talk to each other.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
so that
he's really
is
good.
actually a common
And go over to
practice.
his house and take whatever he wants.
I don't know.
Possibly.
Because I would for a fucking kidney. I'd be like, give me your keys.
So again, this is less about the donation, more about the leverage that you can hold.
Look,
over
man.
Oh, what? You want a kidney?
I can't-
All right, negotiation time.
I can't feed myself with good intentions. What's in it for me?
There is
What's in it for me?
there-
You're getting shit.
But see, that's
There
You're
is-
getting shit, and it's okay that you get shit from me for free, but it's not okay for me to ask for something also?
There is certain.
I'm
cases where
greedy because
monetary
I'm
value
asking
is
for
traded.
something. Meanwhile, you're fucking shitting blood over there. You need a kidney. Looks like it's time to fucking talk. I need a car. You want to live. Let's talk. Oh, it's not worth the car. It's not worth the car for you to live? Well, I guess
Are
we're
you
gonna...
having an argument right now with somebody that doesn't exist?
I'm just saying. Like at what
this
point...
is Clint Eastwood yelling at the chair of a person that doesn't even have a name.
Look, man, let's not bring the NRA into this.
I don't know.
Right?
They-
Brock Clint Eastwood.
No, it was
He
at
did do that. He did yell at an empty chair.
Yeah, it was an NRA thing.
I know.
And
No, it was at the Republican National Convention.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
See, I just like mix up the two all the
It's
time.
the same
It's the
thing.
same.
It's the same.
What,
I mean,
what did he?
those people were there.
No, he put out a chair and he like yelled at the chair like it was an imaginary
Like it was
Obama.
Barack Obama.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
For how
but
long?
It was uncomfortable. It was like 10 minutes.
it was real time.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
Yeah.
still, I think it would have been better if he would have put that chair in a hedge and then yelled at it. Because, you know, that atrocious fucking painting.
Do what?
The painting, the presidential painting where he's sitting in the woods. Like they got dudes sitting in the hedges.
I don't know if I've seen that.
You haven't seen the Obama painting?
No.
Where he's sitting in the hedges? And then somebody else made a picture of Michelle Obama and made it look like not Michelle.
This is an actual painting?
That is the official painting. That is the official Obama presidential painting.
That's really bad.
Well,
It's
I'm
not a good painting.
glad people are learning things from my snipes.
I mean, I'm just...
Educationally, that'll be $5.
checks in the mail.
Yeah, you can have that one for free. Fuck it. Pretend it's blood.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck if you
This
do
is
it
what
or
happens
not.
when I don't have any topics.
Anyway, I guess we're just gonna have to agree to disagree.
No.
Anyway, I went to
Every
Halle B's.
conversation I have with you is an agreement to disagree. I know I'm never going to come anywhere close to
Well, I just
shifting
don't
your position,
understand
right?
why
I'm
I-
never ever going to come close to changing your mind or your position, right? Like,
That's not true. I have the ability to learn. But what you're saying to me doesn't make sense on the most visceral base level.
which is why I know I'm never going to change your mind. You and I don't speak the same language on this.
Apparently not.
I know.
I don't ask
care. It
for,
doesn't mean I don't like you.
I don't ask for free shit. I don't expect
I'm
to
not
give it.
asking you to do that.
But
I'm just telling you what I'm doing. You're just kind of like, oh, you donate platelets? I'm like, yeah.
you can get paid for that shit. You can go down to the plasma bank
I could. I
Because-
choose not to.
because they're charging money for it. So why can't you get a piece? It's like fucking Goodwill. Everybody thinks it's so great to donate to Goodwill. Dude,
It's
you're
not.
you're a fucking idiot. Because they're not paying you for shit and then they're flipping it over and paying for shit. And just because they hire a couple retards doesn't mean they're saving the fucking world.
Masks.
No!
I just want to get rid of my shit and not throw it away.
Just put it out on the lawn. Some broke ass will come by and pick it up and they won't have to pay for it. You'll actually be doing a better service.
I mean,
I have.
agree with
I
you about
give him
donating
3 days to
Goodwill.
get
I
it.
don't like to do that because, I mean, yeah, it's cool. It's providing jobs for people who probably have a difficult time getting a job somewhere else.
It's
That's,
true.
that's great. But let's also not pretend for a second that Goodwill isn't getting a massive fucking tax rebate on hiring people
Oh, of course.
with mental deficiencies. So they're winning all the way around, right?
Yeah, they are. And they get free product.
And they get free product that they can sell at a profit. So even if it's like, oh, we're going to sell this for 99 cents, who cares? Your overhead is so low.
Yeah.
I mean, you pay for the store, the lights. They don't even market. And the ones, I mean, there are not that many Goodwill commercials. You know?
There are a few.
There
so
are a few, but it's not like they're fucking Verizon or anything.
That's
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
okay. Okay,
So-
I'll give that.
I wonder what that spokesman would look like.
Oh my god. So, you know, but at the same time, where it's like, you know, a couple of years ago when Gatlinburg had those huge fires, there were people that lost like everything.
Yes.
I'm totally fine. Like, instead of taking all these clothes to Goodwill, like, there were plenty of charities that people were like driving personally, putting shit in the back of the car, driving into Gatlinburg.
Yeah.
Like, I'll donate. Fuck yeah, I'm gonna donate clothes and fucking old baby strollers, and I'm sure people could really fucking use some shit until they get back on their feet. You know, totally fine with doing that. But Goodwill to me is just a dumping ground for like, I don't give a shit out here.
Yeah.
I don't have anywhere else better.
Yeah, but if you want a VCR that probably won't work, that's the spot.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's like a graveyard over there.
They're actually starting to pick up
Did you
DVD
have a
players.
rewinder built in, or did you have to have a separate rewinder?
I had one. I had a rewinder.
I had a rewinder too because they told me like it'll wear down your heads.
Yes.
Look, man, the fucking VCR broke way before the heads. I don't even know what that is. Like you tricked me. Two
Well
head,
played.
forehead. I don't.
Yeah, it's
I don't-
$15 of my money gone.
Yeah, and plus, like if you had like the cheap tapes, you remember they used to have like the classic movies tapes. So I had the movie Pancho Villa. Borrowed it from my grandmother.
What with Antonio Banderas?
No, man, that's a good production. It was Pancho Villa with fucking Telly Savalas.
Okay, copy that.
And so I put that shit into the rewinder afterwards, and it popped the tape. Like it rewound all the way to the end. It was going so
broke
fast
it.
that there's a tab, like so that on the roll itself, like there's a tab that holds the tape into place. It popped that shit right off.
That's wow.
And so, like, we had to fix it, you know, because you don't want to be bringing back a broken fucking Telly Savalas Pancho Villa tape to my grandmother. She'll kill you.
I will say, completely interrupted, stop that train right in the tracks. Probably need to adjust that camera because all we're getting right now is the back of
Well,
the bed.
maybe it's for
Like, even if we just, like, put the camera, like, on the corner of the desk right there.
Well, the truth of the matter is that I'm saying a lot of egregious shit, so maybe it's better that you don't know what I look like.
Fuck kids with cancer. And
Hey,
fuck VHS
look.
rewinders, too.
Look, I didn't say anything bad about kids with cancer. I don't think.
I don't know.
I don't know. They got cancer already. What can I do to them?
Help them out. Give them
Doing
some
what?
platelets.
Think I'm fucking John Cena?
Could be if you wanted to be.
Yeah, no, that ship has sailed.
It really has. It has for a lot of us.
That's not gonna happen.
I don't know. Make-A-Wish Foundation's pretty
That's
cool.
pretty really good.
My niece did that too. It was
What did she wish for?
Disney World. Do you want to go to Disney World? She got, and they hooked her the fuck up too, man. I mean, they got to stay at the resort for like 4 or 5 days. They got tickets to all the parks. She had like private lunch with like the princess. Like the whole package was probably like $10,000. Like it was awesome. I kept asking her, I was like, "You want to meet Robert Plant, though, right? Like that's what you really."
He's not in Make-A-Wish.
That's what I'm sure he might be. Somebody is.
I don't think so.
One of her uncles.
No, you might
Heroes
get
is in there.
you might get Mick Jagger.
Nah, fuck that.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I like the Stones. I like Mick Jagger enough.
Boy, I sure don't.
Not enough to care.
I can't stand him.
You don't like the? Oh yeah, we've had that conversation.
Yeah, not a fan of Mick Jagger. Mick Jagger, like, if there was a position, like, if they said, like, lead yell talker,
Yeah.
then Mick Jagger's okay. Call him a singer, I think you're kind of stretching it a little bit. Because he's not singing. So listen to any Stone song, he's talking.
I get. Yeah, I just. There's some Rolling Stones. Like I'm not this like huge Stones fan, right? Like, but there are plenty of songs I do like. I love Jumpin' Jack Flash. I love Sympathy for the Devil. Love the hits. I like.
Pleased to meet you.
Won't say mine.
But he's not singing.
No, he's not. But is that a rule? There's so much attitude.
It's in the fucking, it's in the job title. Singer.
It's a hard enunciation on that G.
Just making sure you didn't miss the word sing.
Singer.
Just making sure you
I mean,
didn't
so
miss
what?
the sing
So
part.
what? It just there's such an attitude to Stone songs though. This is, I mean, especially like when they were coming out with songs in like 1962. Like that was fucking cool shit. Not for you, but I'm
No, not
not
for me.
trying to convince you to like the Stones. I'm just
And even the best parts of the songs that I can tolerate, like, what is it, Gimme Shelter?
yeah.
It's not him. I don't care about him. Where's the broad in the chorus? She's the shit. That chick needs to be the lead singer of the Rolling Stones. Get rid of the other fucking Muppet head. If you got rid of Mick Jagger and put somebody with any sort of talent as a front person, I'd be okay with that.
Top 5 rock singers.
Axl Rose, Robert Plant, drawing a blank. No, I'm just trying to think. Like, who else is in?
Freddie
Like,
Mercury. Yeah, dude, really?
look, and he may have had the talent, but the song, I can't tolerate the songs. Like, so I'll get.
That's yeah. I mean, that's
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, your car can go 180 miles an hour, but if you keep going in a circle, you're really not impressing me.
I mean, I get, like, because I had this conversation with someone the other day. I just don't really care for Primus at all. I just don't. It's none of their songs do anything for me. And I've been playing bass since I was 15 years old.
I can listen to Primus for about 3 minutes at a time. I can enjoy Primus for 3 minutes.
But then it's
And
just
then
like,
it's over.
it's so abrasive, its sound, that I'm just not into it. Now, coming as somebody that's spent a considerable amount of time on a bass guitar, you look at a guy like Les Claypool, and I'm like, of course you're a genius. You're incredible.
Yeah.
I just don't really give a fuck about the songs you're playing because I just don't like them.
What do you think of Oysterhead?
Never really spent a lot of time.
Oh man, good album. Very good album.
Yeah.
Yeah, Trey Anastasio, like, he dilutes him just enough that it's like, this is really good. You know, and they sort of turned down the bass, so even though he's still doing the Like it's not in your fucking head.
Yeah.
Like so you can deal with it.
I mean, but there's plenty, like Geddy Lee. Like I've been a huge Rush fan since I was little.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I definitely get where people are like, dude, I like Rush, but I can't fucking stand Geddy Lee's vocals. Like I get that.
Hey, look, he looks and sounds like an old woman.
He is the ugliest human being who's ever lived. It's pretty
No,
close.
no, there's that dude. There's that dude at work.
Yeah, but other than that, dude.
Dude, there's a dude at work that is like was the ugliest person I ever saw in my natural life, and then I think he got into a fucking fire accident, and he got worse.
Yeah.
Like, how the fuck did you go negative?
Yeah.
like, I don't understand. Start working out or something. You got nothing right now. You're not.
Learn how to play bass like Geddy Lee. Maybe you got a future.
Yeah, you know, like, I don't know, become a serial killer, wear a mask. Like, do something.
Do that too.
It's all right and
Being
great.
a serial killer is an option for everybody, really.
Yeah, but there are too many cameras. You can't sneak around like you used to be
Still
able
like
to.
if I wanted to murder somebody, I could get away with it. If I wanted to murder 20 people, I could get away with it.
How many?
If I wanted
20?
to murder 20 people, I could.
20, like, not at once.
Yeah, individually,
Okay.
separate of each other, over the course of however long I choose to make it happen.
I don't think so.
I could kill 20 people in 1 year and get away with it.
No, but that's way too ambitious.
No, I could do
That's
it.
it. Kevin, how many people do you think you could kill in a year?
Maybe
And,
5.
and not go to jail.
Not go to jail.
Yeah, not get caught.
3. Max.
So there was 5. So the 4th one is where you're kidding.
I know, well, the fourth one, he's getting comfortable.
Well, see. Well,
what's-
3,
That's where
3
you're
you're still
slipping
watching
up.
your back. At 4, you're starting to get a little cocky. At 5, you're messing up. You're doing something.
Yeah,
that's
fine,
gonna
you're
get
taking
caught.
selfies.
So even though you have this knowledge that you're aware,
I'm
you're
not-
self-aware enough.
I don't know what the hell I'm
Okay,
talking
the
about.
fourth one, I need to tighten the fuck up. I need to get some self-discipline on these murders. Even with that knowledge, you're still gonna slip up.
There is a higher likelihood of it, but it's not a guarantee.
How would you do it?
I don't know. I'm not a serial killer.
Yeah, but it's an
Change your pattern.
How would you do it?
Change your
How
MO.
would you kill? I mean, how many do you think you could kill in a year?
I don't know. I'm not an ambitious person. That's the problem.
So,
I'm also-
I like naps.
2? Well, yeah, you can nap, but I mean,
So, I mean,
it's
what are we
24
talking
hours
about
a
here?
day.
Like- Well, first of all, let's think about our motivations. What would be your motivation?
to kill 20 people and not get away.
That-
It's more of a sport.
Okay.
So you're doing this for boredom.
Not for boredom.
No,
more
for,
the
and you
Just
can't be doing it for
entertainment.
bragging rights because he can't tell anybody.
Can't tell
Yeah.
anybody, right? It's,
Ah,
it's
shit.
just for me. This is just
The pleasure of killing.
Not really pleasure. I don't know if I would get any pleasure out of murdering someone, but I would.
This sounds superfluous then. You're like a big game hunter.
But it's kind of like, you know, like
You
why
can't
do I-
brag
why do
about
I
it,
go
so why
out
the
and
heck
try to
kill
play
him?
baseball real well? Like that just because I want to be good at playing baseball. Like that's it.
But you can share that with your friends, and it requires a team.
But that's not the driving motivation behind that.
You want something to do, yeah, but
Like-
still,
like
you can
I
share
I
it.
play chess very well, but I don't talk about it.
There's still another player.
I just want to be
True.
really good at it.
There's still another player in it. There's still someone else that you're connecting with.
Yeah, they know I'm good. But so does the person I murdered. They know I'm pretty good too.
But they're
They may
dead.
not know it very long, but for that split second, like their last thought would be like, "Oh God damn, this guy's really good."
Damn, this
So,
guy.
so you're killing for that last ditch effort of.
It's kind of a combination of a lot. It's more the self.
See, that's the problem. That's why you give blood without thinking about it, because you're all about how will that make me feel? You know,
Don't do it.
that's all you. That's so weird. We are absolutely different people.
We are.
I am not about self-fulfillment at all. I
No.
could give a
So what
fuck.
would be your reasoning behind killing people?
So
I don't know,
But
'cause
how
they're-
many do you think you could kill and get away with?
I don't know. I mentioned the camera thing, but there's a lot of woods here.
There are a lot.
Yes.
So the trick is you got to make it random, because if you start killing people that you know, then they're gonna find
You
you.
identify a pattern. There's somebody smarter than you that'll find a pattern.
Yeah.
Yes.
Then you have to take a trip, maybe. I don't know. It depends.
You got one calendar year to make it happen where no one knows you're killing.
Where no one knows I'm killing?
Well, no,
Oh,
we're
I'm
like-
gonna make
we're
a
like
fucking
nobody
mess. They're
knows.
gonna know.
More like nobody knows that you're the one that did it. So like you could go on a road trip, but if you start taking a lot of road trips, eventually your girlfriend's gonna be like, "Why the fuck is he gone?"
Who do you think's gonna be driving while I'm napping after all these killings?
So now it's no, but see, it's not how many could you and your girlfriend kill.
No,
It's
she
a
ain't killing
body
anybody.
life
She's just, no,
situation.
she's
This
just
is a-
driving
While he's napping.
while I'm napping. That's all. resting up for my next kill.
Why is she driving?
Because I can't drive and sleep at the same time.
But why? But what's the purpose of driving in the first place? Does she know you're killing people?
Sure.
But then it's a Bonnie and Clyde situation. Now you got help.
It's not a
How
Bonnie.
many could you kill
But
without
she's not
anybody
helping.
knowing?
But she's not helping me kill anybody. She's just driving.
How many could you
So,
kill
so are you
without
driving to
anybody knowing
secluded
that
locations
you were
and
the
then
one
killing?
So would it be okay if I got like a chauffeur? What if I started?
No.
What if I started Ubering?
No, I mean you could.
What if I took an
you
Uber
could
to my
Uber.
kill site?
The thing is that nobody on planet Earth can know that you were killing people except you and the people that you killed in the split second before their existence.
Although it does
fades
provide
from
you with
eyes.
another potential witness if you do have
Yeah,
her
now you're
doing
getting
that.
sloppy. Eventually, Adrian's gonna grow a conscience.
No, she's gonna end up in the numbers eventually. Like as soon as she,
But now who's driving?
well, I'm gonna have to pull over at the rest stops. You know, but like
20 bucks you can find someone to drive.
And now it's not random anymore. Now you've targeted.
For drivers, yeah.
Yeah, I know. If you're a driver, stay away.
If you're the police and girlfriend gets killed, the first person they suspect is the boyfriend, by the way. Now you've already slipped up.
Only if they find her. Is this a habeas corpus type of place?
Eventually, someone's going to know she's missing when she doesn't show up to work.
I'll just tell everybody that she left me. They'll totally believe that.
Yeah, totally. That's usually how
Nope.
boyfriends and husbands get away with it, right?
They'll totally believe that with me.
What if it was the boyfriend? No, he said that she left him. Couldn't be him.
Think about it,
I
okay?
think Batman is Bruce Wayne. That doesn't make sense. He hates bats.
Think about it though. If she left, right? And I didn't even tell anybody until somebody came and asked me, like, did Adrian leave? I'd be like, oh yeah, she left. You're telling me that people wouldn't believe that out of me? Like, why didn't you say something? They're like,
Well, then they'd be like, where'd she go?
how the fuck should I know? I didn't follow her.
So they're going to call up her parents and they're going to be like, she never said anything to us. Oh, that's weird.
I don't know.
So where'd she move? Well, there's no record of her getting a job anywhere. She doesn't pay taxes anymore. That's weird. It's almost as if she just disappeared. And the last person she lived with was the boyfriend. And we're taking his word that she just left. Now you're getting sloppy, Russ.
I'm not getting sloppy because they're gonna.
I'm already poking holes in this.
Dude,
man. I've been thinking
you
about
poke
this for 2
holes shit.
seconds.
I'm just gonna look at you puzzled like, I don't know what the fuck you want from me. I watched her walk out the door. What? I gotta be
You mind if we
responsible.
take DNA samples of your car?
What?
Just, you mind if we take DNA samples of the inside of your car?
You get a
Just
warrant, you
kidding,
can-
we'll get a warrant for that.
Yeah, you
Pretty
get a
sure
warrant. You
it
can get whatever you want.
Yeah.
You wanna look inside my asshole? Go get a warrant.
Okay, we'll get that too. Cavity search.
Have fun. I hope you find lots
You're
of them.
still dodging the question. How many do you think you could kill by yourself without anybody knowing, without getting caught?
It depends on who I'm targeting. If I'm targeting who I'm thinking about targeting, I can probably do like 30 or
As long
40.
as nobody knows about it, Russ.
30 or 40. He's given a number.
I'm doing 30 or 40.
30 or 40.
Yep.
So split even 35.
Okay.
I'm just
So
lazy.
you can get 35 in 1 year.
Because you got to target the right people.
Yeah. Which should be at random, right?
Yeah, but random and what? Like for instance, like sex workers. Sex workers super easy to target
Yeah.
because they're already doing illegal shit.
Yeah.
They're not going to go to the police. Same with drug dealers. Like you can just start killing drug dealers. What are they going to do? Go to the
They
police?
usually pack heat though.
Yeah.
So it's a little more difficult. It's not saying it can't be done, but you know, you can do it.
But I mean, like if you really wanted to do it, like how hard is it to get next to a drug dealer? You got to get within arm's reach because they got to put that shit in my hand or at the very least drop it on the ground in front of my feet. So that's a fucking 38 snub nose all day long.
Yeah.
Like, you got the money? Yeah, here you go. Can I get the drugs? Oh, thanks. Boom. Done. Next. And I'll be funding myself because I'll just go through their pockets. And people will think that it's drug related because they're drug dealers.
Yeah, it's take drugs.
You know who will come find me? Addicts. They'll be like, dude, you're really fucking with my store. Like, I'm running out of people.
Then you gotta start killing the witnesses.
Or maybe they'd start liking me because I'll just take the drugs and fucking throw that shit everywhere. Like, come and get it.
That's a good way to keep the addicts quiet.
Holler at them like your dog.
It's kind of the
Come here,
same.
come here.
Come on, Cracky. Come on, Cracky.
Walk on your hands and knees and you can have this for free. They would do it.
So you think you could get 3?
I'm habitually
You
lazy.
think you could get 35. I think I could get 20.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just lazy. To be honest.
You know what else we could do? We could get a bunch of corner workers, right? Like, not prostitutes, like the guys with the buckets. And they're all illegal anyway. We'll throw them in the back of the U-Haul and we'll drive them out in the middle of nowhere and lock them in a building and just let them sweat it out.
I would just start doing random arson. Country homes. I literally just a bunch of gasoline on each of the doors and windows, light them on fire, and then I would drive on.
So just hope that the fire does the work for you.
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
And if it doesn't, who's going to catch me? It's all random. It's in the middle of the country, so there shouldn't really be a whole lot of witnesses.
Yeah, but if there's like only one road in and one road out, like trust me, like you drive down this street and people don't know you, everybody stares at you.
Yeah, but I'll do it at night, right? Like 2 o'clock in the morning, nobody's even up.
There you go. Yeah, there's someone always up.
Dude, 7:30, no one's up. You target old people, you can start killing by like 5. They're in bed.
Yeah. I mean, you light the fire, you get in your car, you drive away. By the time the fire is even big enough that anybody's like, wait, what happened? I'm already 2-3 miles away. By the time anybody even thinks, holy shit, this might have been arson. Buddy, I'm not even in the same state. I'm in fucking Nebraska now, big in another country.
And I'm driving a Prius. I can do a lot of damage. And it doesn't even cost
I
me a
gotta
lot of
stop
money.
driving, but if I'm gonna drive a Prius, I gotta stick to like major cities. Though.
See, so
you
here's
drive a Prius in the middle of some country towns, you're already targeted.
so here's how they're gonna catch you. Because they're gonna look at your bills and they're gonna be saying, he's buying an awful lot of gasoline lately.
For a Prius?
He drives a Prius. Where's all this gasoline going?
I'll just start paying it all in cash though.
No.
You still
Right.
gas stations still have cameras.
Gas stations have cameras.
Yeah. I'm just a guy driving through.
I'm just guy driving through. Just
Unless you're going to start hitting farmhouses and start filling
Maybe
up
I'll just take a road
ones that
trip.
have
Maybe I'll
gas.
just see a friend who's living in Seattle and along the way I'll just start. Maybe get a house here in like Missouri and get another house in like Nevada. All I do is just take a road trip once every like 3 or 4 months.
See, now if you lived in Nevada, then you could hit like those 4 states. Like you could live on the intersection,
Yeah.
and you could just like bounce over and take someone out and just go home.
Yeah.
You know, so then Utah will be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You know, but meanwhile Nevada's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
That's the rest of the country in relation to Nevada.
Exactly. It'll be like
And Utah.
It'll be like a walk to remember, the serial killer edition. You ever have the misfortune of seeing that movie? The Nicholas Sparks movie. Chick got cancer. Surprise! Nicholas Sparks movie where someone has cancer.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, big spoiler alert. Let me tell you something. If you're reading or watching a Nicholas Sparks story, someone's got cancer. Wait for it. But anyway, no, so like the chick's dying, and so he like takes her out somewhere, and it's like, no, stand here. All right, now put your other foot here. You're in 2 places at once. It was like a state line. Look, it's for teenagers. I'm sure they're impressed by geography.
Like honestly, like I could put 2 feet anywhere. Technically, I'm in 2 places at once, right?
I'm fat. I occupy 3.
Kevin could just sit down at the intersection.
All
Like,
of a sudden, this whole rest of the podcast turns into a "Yo, mama's so fat" joke. Kevin's so fat, he's out of a quarter, squeeze a booger out of George Washington's nose.
Oh.
that's a good.
That was one of my favorites.
I don't know. I didn't bother cataloging
You don't
them.
remember any of those?
I don't.
No.
Like I'm sure if I really strained, I could remember them, but I threw them out as quickly as they came in because I knew it wasn't gonna last. Like there was no reason for me to have to know any of these. Like my mother jokes would be like, "Your mother's such a whore." No, really. See? I win! I fucking win! I didn't even have to be clever about it, I just had to tell the truth.
Your mom's a whore.
And?
Seriously, yeah.
No, that's my turn.
That's my joke. He said something, you go back to like, your mother's still a whore.
Exactly.
Just gonna keep saying the same thing.
Yeah, you wonder why your mother pays for the groceries in cash? Who carries cash?
Who is?
Who is?
You'd always tell the strippers that used to come into the bar because they'd come in and they'd tip in $2 bills.
And glitter. The money practically slides out of their hands.
There was a chick, I was at Dollar General yesterday, there was a chick that
What
like,
the fuck were you doing at Dollar General?
there's one right down the road from my house, I had to get chewing and beer.
Buy beer at Dollar General? What
We
do they
live
have?
a different life.
Okay, never mind. Go on.
Alright.
When I was in there, a chick in front of me, and I used to fucking hate it. I hated it when hot chicks did it. And she was like, and she was not attractive, and it came out to like $35, something like that. She just reached in, got that sweaty boob money.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Fuck
Yeah.
you. Like, even when you're hot, fuck you. Like, nobody appreciates it if I just, okay, I'm just gonna start pulling fucking money out.
People who keep money in their socks too.
Yeah,
it's like a bunch
yeah.
of nasty ass fucking foot money.
Shit's
I
gross.
used
Put
to
that shit in a wallet.
Your
yes.
bunion bills.
Carry a damn purse, please.
Well,
One of it's that I used to ask for IDs and stuff when I worked at a hospital. They would do that too. Pull our IDs, phones. I mean,
at least you're in a place that has an abundance of Purell.
that is the saving grace of it, but it's still nasty.
I mean, in the middle of the summertime in Nashville, chicks walk around with sundresses all day getting hammered drunk. And it's just boob, sweat, fucking money.
They shouldn't be putting it underneath. Like, it should be like in the side pocket, like a gun.
Like a
I thought it was dead
Like a
center.
gun.
like a gun
Like, yeah, you know, a firearm. Like,
out of their boobs?
I always thought it was in the middle.
no, man, tuck that shit over the side.
Yeah, if they're wearing a sundress, it's not.
Okay,
Back
fine.
then, it's fucking
Fair
slap.
Ah,
I mean,
We're giving this
all three
way
of
too
us
much
have
thought.
Small boobs anyway. Like, I mean, we don't have to think too hard. We don't have to imagine.
I carry a wallet like a normal human being in a pocket.
Yeah, I'm not accusing you of putting money in your boobs. I'm just saying.
you're awfully defensive.
Yes.
Ow! Keep it in my boob!
94.
That's where the milk is. And it's summertime, and the milk is warm.
Summertime and the milk is very warm.
And curdly.
Cottage cheese.
Summertime and the milk is curdly.
Go on.
Kevin's walking around wearing a double E.
No.
I could hop in. I'm not gonna exacerbate it. I'm just gonna have to let that die on the floor. Motion denied. What's your view on people? We both have kids. What's your view on people referring to their pets as children?
I hate it. Angel and I have had many conversations about that. I fucking hate that.
Why?
Because they're not.
Yeah,
They're not children if you can literally lock them in your house for 10 hours at a time and just put a bowl of food and water on.
How's that different from children?
Because you can't do that with children.
Not legally, but you can do it,
You can do it, but
and they'll
you
live.
shouldn't do it.
See, now we're getting back on the moral issue.
What's the point of raising a dog?
Huh?
What's the purpose of having a dog and having a
Oh,
dog in your home?
Oh, I thought you said a daughter.
No, dog. D-O-G. And by pets.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm talking
we're
about,
gonna
because
talk
cats
about
suck.
dogs, right? Fuck yeah, they do. Not have a cat. Cats suck.
Has or has?
Have. I thought so.
Yeah, because you were telling us.
Miraculous fucking comeback. Cat's
God
eating
damn.
again. It's
Really?
It's so classic of my cat. Like, as soon as I think this cat's about to fucking die, fuck you, miraculous comeback. Still living.
The cat's fucking with you. That's
I
the
think
cat.
it is.
Fucking with me for years, Russ.
What floor do you live on?
Second.
That's not
They
high
can
enough.
survive. They can survive.
Yeah, you need access to the roof.
Or third story.
But anyway, so dogs.
So yeah, so point of having a dog
Yep.
is to have a companion, have somebody come home to, cuddle with.
Stress relief,
Yeah,
car alarm,
Yeah.
house alarm.
yeah. But there's not really this like sense of, okay, in 10 years, I need to make it so where this dog doesn't like eat worms at recess, right? Like it's a dog. It's just a dog, right? Like,
Nacho ate a worm the other day.
yeah, but you're not stressing out about him eating the fucking worms, right? Like,
Oh, I chased his ass, and if you know how much of a feat that is, I was concerned.
yeah, but if he keeps eating worms, is that the worst thing that could happen?
No, they do bad shit all the time.
Exactly.
But you're
But
also
see,
not
with my
raising
dog,
a potential
I gotta make sure
taxpayer,
that this
too.
kid's like using manners. She's doing well in math. You know, that she's not like getting the shit beaten out of her or beating the shit out of other kids. That she's like as well adjusted as I can make her to be. She needs to survive. You know, and she lives longer than like an average of 8 years, right?
Yeah, but these all sound like excellent reasons to get a dog over a kid.
The again, we're not going to speak the same language on that. We're going to get back to the original conversation was people that say when they call their fucking dogs their fur babies.
Oh, I have a shirt that says "#1 Dog Dad." How does that make you feel?
At least it's dog dad.
I didn't buy it, by the way.
Do you refer to your dog as your babies, as your children?
I don't know. If the word "baby" doesn't come out of my mouth unless I'm trying to convince somebody not to have one. Or to get rid of
Well, how do you look at your pets?
As dogs?
As dogs, pets, or as or maybe as something that's more?
It's definitely more than
the difference is that if my kid dies, I can't just go get another kid. Like, not without contemplating putting a shotgun in my mouth, right?
Right.
But if my dog dies, it sucks. I'll be sad for a little while. Probably fondly remember that dog for many years to come. I'll just get another dog, right? Like my dog Allie that I grew up with, right? Like I cried when she died. Like it sucked. She was my dog.
Yeah.
But then we got Max. And like I still fondly remember Allie. Like she was a sweet dog. But we got another dog. And now my dog Max, from my mom's dog, he's probably going to die within the year. And that sucks. And I'll be upset about it. But then she'll get another dog. Or she won't get another dog. Life will go on, right? But if my daughter dies, that's shotgun amount of time. That's not going away. So you can't compare your dogs to children when the threat of them dying is nowhere sort of on the same fucking plane, right? Like nowhere close.
I don't
nowhere
know.
Fucking close.
I don't know because I don't have a kid.
I know you don't know.
Well, for me, also when it comes to children, that's now. Granted, I don't have any adopted children, so I'm gonna leave that comment alone. But the children are actually a product of me. So I mean, those are actually creations of me. Whereas my cats are, yes, I have cats.
I do too.
I have multiple. Yes.
I had a cat one time.
But maybe I have cats I've loved too. I remember, and please don't make fun of these names. A cat named Tiger that was.
How original.
I had a cat named Rumpelteaser.
I was 6.
What?
Okay.
I had a cat named Rumpelteaser.
What?
What's a rumple?
Teaser. Why are you teasing them?
Not many musical fans in the house.
Rumple?
Rumple?
Yep.
Like Rumplemintz? It's
Yeah.
a Rumpelteaser.
I think it's funny how you tie it to alcohol, so we'll know what you're saying.
It worked, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, it did. No, it was Rumpelteaser, and then my sister and my brother had a cat named Mungo Jerry.
Do they look similar?
No, never.
Then how can you not know the difference?
Because my mom took us to see the play Cats when we were kids, and we liked it, so we started naming our cats after the cats.
Oh, God.
Yeah. But Rumpelteaser, he was a great fucking cat. Like, he was awesome. He was probably retarded, like actually retarded. Like, he didn't drink water out of the bowl the way normal animals do, where they just get their face into it. Like, he would dip his fucking paw into the water and then lick the water off of his paw. It was
I don't know, it sounds like...
That actually sounds highly sophisticated because
Yeah, it does. Like,
if you're a predator, you never take your eyes away from the...
This cat wasn't a predator and shit.
I mean, it's still a survival instinct.
Fat piece of shit.
Well,
he was cute though. He was awesome. I loved this cat. He was so sweet. It never.
Well, at least your cat had. So you're saying that this fat, stupid, retarded cat had a good personality?
Hell yeah, he did. Hell yeah, he did. But I love that cat. He's a great cat.
But I can't ask that of somebody that wants my playlist.
No, you can't.
Anyway,
I don't know.
I'm just bringing that up.
They're not going to donate them anyway, so
But
I'm not even. I'm not trying to convince you to donate your playlist. I'm not trying to convince you that you should somehow change your moral standpoint on things. I'm just telling you why I do it.
How much trouble would I get in if I went there?
Probably significant.
And I donated the platelets, right? And when they unplugged me, I took the fucking bag, ripped it open, and threw it on the floor and said, "Next time."
Don't they have you sign a waiver of?
I mean, they probably
release.
just kick you out and ban you.
Yeah.
Security would escort you out, and they do have security there.
That's fine. There are needles there. I would expect security.
Do you sign any waiver releasing it after they draw it?
Oh, you sign all kinds of things.
So yeah,
They
would
any
actually.
of these?
Yeah. Most of them are just saying, like, I don't have AIDS.
But there's still one in there that
lies
says
about that.
Oh, a lot of people do, but they test all the stuff.
Then why make me sign it? Just fucking test it, you lazy
Because
prick.
if you agree to it, then nobody will waste the time. Because it's not just about, like, do you have AIDS? No? Okay, you're good. Like, there's a whole laundry list of things that'll preclude you from donating blood or platelets.
Yeah, like getting a tattoo in the last 6 months. Or...
that, being out of the country in the last 3 months, having been in Europe for a cumulative total of 3 months between like 1989 and 1994, that automatically, like, you're out.
What was going on then?
Mad cow.
Ah.
So with mad cow, tuberculosis. If you've been to Africa in X number of months over these kinds of things, like, I mean, all kinds of shit.
Right.
Being gay actually precludes you. If you've ever had a homosexual interaction, nope.
Well, that's fucked up.
Because the AIDS rate is a lot higher in those communities.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you got it.
It doesn't mean
they
you
test
got
for this shit anyway.
Normal human beings would say, no. Now, when you test me for it and I have it, okay, cool, but I
Test
don't
for
have
what?
it.
Gayness? So they like wave a cock in front of
Well,
your face?
they'll test you for like bloodborne pathogens and things like that. So like if it doesn't come up, who cares, right? But it's one of the things that the American Red Cross is like, well, statistically.
So the American Red Cross is a bunch of homophobes. Does that ask you if you're black? Are they worried about sickle cell?
No, but they will ask you if you have sickle cell.
But you can just say no?
You're good. I don't like the question either, but
I wouldn't give them fuckers blood on.
they're a private charitable organization, so it's not like they can't do it. It's not like they can't preclude you from doing it. There's no law that says that you can't discriminate based on sexuality.
No law at all?
Not in terms of that.
Maybe the Red Cross should get in the business of making fucking cakes.
Hey-o.
I'm just saying, if they're not getting in trouble for this shit, why not branch out into other areas where everybody else has seemed to fail?
Oh.
Don't make blood pudding. I don't fucking know.
Well, I don't love blood pudding though.
That's gross.
Oh my god, dude, it's so fucking good.
They're gonna have to. No. See, they're gonna have to rename that shit. They rename the shit, I'll think about it. I avoided sour cream for years.
Sour cream is amazing. Sour cream is like the
Sour cream
food.
Yeah, but the word sucks. Sour cream.
Just don't think about it too much.
Spoiled mayonnaise. Sign me up. Look, you're supposed to name shit in order, it's gotta have a certain marketability. You put the
It
word.
doesn't have to. There's a lot of
It
people
does
that buy
if you want
sour
my
cream.
dollar.
Oh, there it is. Everything comes back to Russ.
Fuck yeah, it does.
It's gotta have a marketability if you want Russ's
I
dollar.
don't know if you notice these planets revolving around this room.
Of which there are 9. Well,
No, there are only 8. Pluto doesn't count anymore.
Which sucks.
Here's another one. We're gonna get Mr. Trivia on this one. How many oceans are there?
5, apparently.
Yeah. Oh, Kevin didn't know. Someone
No, I didn't know
send the
this.
memo.
Southern Ocean.
The Southern Ocean. See, it's funny because like when you learn shit like 9 planets, your school doesn't send you a fucking update.
Yeah,
Like,
there's no letter.
like here's the revisions that we made. Oh, by the way, Jefferson owned slaves. We forgot. We kind of glossed over
Yeah,
that
we
shit.
forgot to mention that part.
So what area is the Southern Ocean?
It's over by the
Like
Indian Ocean.
around Antarctic Ocean.
Okay.
Look it up.
It's just
Oh, you can't look it
south.
up.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's south.
You're busy.
It's the Southern Ocean.
Yeah,
no,
we'll
it's
just
all
leave
the-
the black.
Look, I look like a moron. I was in class, and they're like, how many oceans are there? 4. They're like, nope. Who else? Like, no, bitch, come back. What the fuck you mean, who else? 4 oceans. It's like, no, there are 5. Like, you taking medication
When the
today?
fuck did you add one?
Yeah, I know. What? I didn't get the memo. This wasn't in the fucking news.
No.
It wasn't in the news. Pluto was in the news.
Yes, it
It was
was.
all over the fucking news.
I mean, you take like...
There was marches for that.
Were there?
Which is so stupid.
Yes. Oh my gosh, there's still activists out there trying to get Pluto reclassified as a planet.
But at the same time, when I started reading about it, it does make sense. Like when I was reading
Pluto at the
I was
fifth
like,
ocean.
if you make Pluto a planet,
There's like 6
then,
more out
then
there.
in some ways you have to make some moons planets too because it size. Like
Yeah, but moons are different because they
they
revolve around the
around
planet.
right? But
Well, there's another 6 further out in the outer rim that are actually bigger than Pluto, and you'd have to reclassify them as planets as well.
yeah, there's going to be an asteroid one day that you'll have to classify as planet because Pluto is not big. Like it's really fucking small. It's about the size of the moon.
And there is one, I think, right outside of Pluto's orbit that's actually technically bigger that we didn't see for the longest time. I think it's only a percentage, a small 1 or 2% bigger, but it is bigger than Pluto.
And meanwhile, we're still perpetuating the lie that size doesn't matter. I'd like to go on record and say, just tell the
Fuck, it
truth.
doesn't.
Just tell the
The
truth.
NASA doesn't. But that's also where you can be a smug prick, and the next time somebody asks you how many planets you are, you can say billions. Oh, you meant
Oh,
this solar
gosh.
Oh, you meant this short? You mean Indian president? Technically.
What's that sound
That's
like
how-
a comic book guy?
That's how I hear technically. I hear the word technically followed by a. You say technically, you say literally, you're getting a smack. Either or. What's the other thing that they say? What's the
Well,
third?
actually,
Well, actually, fucking hate that. I'll beat someone's ass for a fucking what
Simmer
actually.
says that shit all the time, and she's usually wrong because she's 4, but it's still like, yeah, come on, you gotta stop it. You're going down a dark path.
You sound like a bad person. You're not gonna make any friends.
Well, actually,
Well, actually, somebody who can get picked up and thrown across the room probably shouldn't be talking so much shit. Just saying. There's a life lesson here.
Russ is again talking shit to children that aren't even here.
That's why I don't have kids. That's why I have fur babies.
So on which end of the argument are you on when it comes to pets actually being able to acquire social security numbers?
I'd be all for it. I got 4 of them little fuckers running
They
around.
paying taxes now too?
They'd be taxable.
Oh yeah, because everybody that can be written off and has a social security number, they pay taxes.
I'm just saying, if you're gonna get a social security number, you should at least be talking about it.
Yeah, well, if they make under $3,000, then they'll just be getting it all back anyway. Plus a little extra. And maybe they'll have puppies, so we can pay them per puppy. And they can make more money if they just sat at home, rather than going out and getting a dog job.
Don't you think that's a crime that private businesses aren't paying more to, I mean, if you can make more money chilling out at welfare, is that welfare's problem, or is that because we don't raise the minimum wage, we don't pay people to live the wage? I mean, part of that's fault. The business is right. The business is going to pay $7.25 an hour for minimum wage, and you can make the equivalent of $10 an hour for welfare. Is that welfare's fault for paying too much, or is it business's fault for not paying nearly enough? What shouldn't businesses incentivize people to come to work? Shouldn't they incentivize it? Shouldn't the United States government be partnering with business, or ergo forcing them to pay more than they're currently paying? So
Don't they give a
people
tax
to
break
fuck off
for
of their
them to
fucking
get off
houses
welfare?
collecting a paycheck for people that actually do work, and that businesses should be incentivizing people to say, hey, you want to make some money? You want to like make real fucking money? Come on out and we got some shit for you to do.
Even if it was less. Even if it was less. Like, if I got $5 to sit on the couch and $7 to go to work, what do you think I'm going to do?
We're going to sit on the couch, but because you've made the number too close. If it's five to sit at home and 7 to go to work, shouldn't it be
So if
10
I-
to stay at home and 20? I mean, I'm making up numbers, okay?
Right.
I'm not
Yeah, no,
economics.
same here.
So, before everybody freaks the fuck out,
At least
Imagine that. We don't know what we're talking about. Hence in the name.
Dude, these people don't know how to write.
only know how to tweet though.
Yeah, there are words that are longer than 3 characters, by the way.
Yeah. So,
Half of them are in our title.
Yeah.
but if making up numbers, $10 to stay at home, $25 to go to fucking work, wouldn't more people fucking go to work?
I got a better one for you. Okay, we'll go with my 5-7 scenario, right? $7 to go to work, 0 to stay at home.
You could do that.
Where's that incentive now? Starve or work?
Okay, but there are people that are, well, I'm not going to go into this debate. We know where it goes.
No, they're just sucking off my
We
plate.
will agree to disagree on this one. Point is, if businesses paid more than what welfare, I'm not going to count disability here. Yes, there are people on disability that shouldn't be. Yes,
Right.
there are also plenty of people on disability who should fucking be on disability.
There are
Right?
plenty of people at work that should have been fired a while ago.
Right?
There's injustices all over the world.
We work for a company where half the fucking people should be fired. And I get looked at weird for telling people, hey, Amazon's always hiring. Let them fucking get fired. Sorry.
Anyway,
Well, there's an edit for me.
yeah, go to work, Kevin.
Beep.
Do something, Kevin. But anyway,
But if they're always hiring, like, oh, they literally, if you pass a fucking drug test and fill out the application that takes 10 minutes, you got a fucking job, right? Like, there's no.
I haven't seen any new faces, really. But then again, our particular ship
It's
is...
weird, they haven't been hired, because they used to have those.
Because of-
badges that are one color and then there's the other color. I haven't seen
Oh, yeah,
them.
the temps are gone.
Yeah, I haven't seen them. I've never seen them, actually.
Really?
Dude, I got hired last March. I've literally, not one time have I ever seen anybody with that badge.
So you never seen a white badge?
No. They don't hire them. They made everybody blue, or they don't hire them.
Yeah, it was at the beginning of that year.
Yeah, I
They
guess it
told everybody
was.
to transfer over, and if they didn't transfer over,
That's true. They found them new jobs.
Yeah, so there were two people: the people that got the blue, and people that didn't have a job at the end of the.
Well, I think they actually
term.
transferred them to other facilities because the temporary service does provide other positions, so it's got
But
transferred.
the temp agencies only work within a certain amount of time.
True.
So within a certain amount of time, either you hire them and pay the temp agency for finding a super awesome person, or they just don't have a job there anymore and they have to go somewhere else.
You did miss it on Saturday, though. That I want to say it was Nate called it out that we were sitting there in the corner playing. CJ, since I can't say his full name on here, was driving past on an OP. And he was kind of like, oh, look at him, looking over here longingly like he wants to be over here so bad. And he was. I looked over and he was just like, hey, dude, nobody likes you.
Oh no.
Talk about it well, actually.
Ooh.
I got a drag out AK one day. It was something so obvious. It wasn't even like some deep dive bullshit. It was just kind of like, yeah, this is that. Well, actually, it's not. I was like, actually, it is. You're an idiot. That's why nobody likes you. You don't know what you're talking about. You're a smart ass.
Yeah,
Like me.
so what if he got your platelets? Would you be mad about that? No. Tell the truth.
Not really.
Stop lying.
I'm
You're fucking lying. I can see you.
I'm not lying.
I can see you from
No,
here.
I'm not lying. I'm not lying.
There was a slight twinge, like shit. He's gonna live.
Because of what? I mean, because I'm donating the platelets, somehow now I've got the right to be able to dictate whether or not somebody lives or dies. Because
Hell yeah.
fuck no. Because I'm not on that much of a goddamn power trip.
It's not a power trip. It's
It
my
is
shit.
a power trip.
It's my shit. I get to do with what I want.
Power trip.
It's not a power trip.
It is a power trip.
It's mine.
It's leverage.
It's
right?
my body. You think you have rights to my
If
body?
it's not a power trip, what is it?
Right?
Oh, right.
A God-given right?
A God-given right. God-given.
A God-given fucking right, kid. It's my body, my choice.
Okay.
Oh, what's the matter? That whole thing backfire on you? You dentine fire cinnamon chewing motherfucker.
It's fucking juicy fruit, dude.
Oh, wow.
Why does it smell like that? What's in your
It's
pockets?
fucking juicy fruit.
Your fucking red nuts. It's your red nuts that smell like cinnamon.
Hell yeah. Just a bunch of red whites out here.
It's like the fucking burning bush down there.
Taste the fucking rainbow, bitch.
It tastes like cherry.
At least he didn't say ginger.
Your nuts could be any flavor. What flavor would you want them to be?
What?
If your
Peanut
nuts could be a flavor, what flavor would you want them to be?
The most awful thing ever because I don't want anybody to eat them.
No, they're not gonna eat them. It's like a popsicle.
Oh, okay. So it's like the snozberries taste like snozberries.
There's a dude who used to host trivia, and like before every trivia game, he would do like skillet, the Human Torch was not Meglo, that kind of thing. But he would always do the schnozberries taste like schnozberries every time.
It's the greatest line ever.
Did that for years.
Yeah.
I don't
Probably
know.
still does it.
That's a good question. I'm gonna think about it. Kevin, you
Kevin.
going sweet or savory on this one?
Yeah, I mean they could be anything. They could be a fucking medium rare filet mignon, or
Oh,
they could be sour
man.
patch kids.
Hmm.
I could get a bunch of broke bitches.
I don't know.
You know, Kevin.
You know,
I'm probably giving this way too much
You just gotta
thought.
say something.
yeah, you don't. It's not like you can get it wrong.
It's tough to make a conversation out of. I don't know.
That's very true.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess it would be some kind of Mexican flavor.
Where do you want it?
Mexican flavor.
You want your nuts to taste like Mexican?
Not
food?
Mexicans. Mexican.
You
No,
want, you
I
want your
know,
nuts to
no,
taste
I
like
got-
cumin?
Not really. No, just the flavor. Like I said, that's what
Cumin
I was
is a
going for.
Mexican
'Cause-
flavor.
Huh?
Cumin. It's a spice.
Oh, cumin.
Yeah.
Cumin. Yeah. Okay.
Cumin and cumin, huh?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's true.
We're just getting them on the same page. That's a weird taste.
Yes.
Yeah.
How about cilantro?
Yeah.
No, because that's.
What?
You don't like cilantro?
I like
I
cilantro.
don't
Yes,
really
as
like
someone who
taste.
does, someone who's going to be doing that would not like
Well, it
that.
looks like you're gonna have to find someone else. Maybe like a nice little señorita.
Funny.
I'm just saying. Maybe some chick that's more into the pico de gallo.
What?
So is it cilantro? Is that what you're going with?
No.
Well, what is it?
Get you some of that nuevo gato.
Gotta make a decision right now. Go to your head.
Taco seasoning.
Taco seasoning.
There.
That's interesting.
Very interesting choice.
What about you?
That's,
Have you made a decision yet? Yes, cinnamon. Please take cinnamon.
Although
Or ginger. Please say ginger.
Cinnamon, that's, yeah, probably brown sugar cinnamon. That's probably what I'm going to go with. Every bitch loves brown sugar cinnamon.
Really?
Fuck yeah.
What about you?
No, can I change it? Pumpkin spice latte. They'll never
Oh my
They'll
God!
never get off.
yeah,
I mean, I
No, they will constantly.
will.
Yeah, no,
a lot.
you'll have a line around
This is
the.
not for me, right? Like, I'm not sucking my own dick, right? I'm not getting anywhere
I
close to my
can't.
nuts.
Yeah, I can't get there.
Raise your hand. We've all tried. No, we can't get close, right? Okay, so
I haven't even tried. I know physicality. Like I got, dude. I can't climb
Can't do
mountains. It's not happening.
Can't do it. I can't get across the fucking monkey bars.
But this is why they invented straws. What?
Go with your thought. Go with your thought. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. It's a trap.
So yeah, give them a flavor that they're gonna love. They're like, oh yeah, his dick tastes like pumpkin spice latte. Like, oh yeah, we should share it. Like, fuck yeah.
The bitches wearing Uggs will be like, "Where are you going?" Alex's house. Me too.
Do you think I would discriminate?
You're gonna be on
against
all the
drugs?
Uggs ads. It's just you like holding in your pumpkin nuts. What?
Failing to find a problem.
I'm not. No, I'm just saying. Like that's your market.
That's all right. What about you?
You think they'll get sick of it after like it becomes a year-round thing though? Like
There's always a new bit.
He just goes from town to town.
Well, I mean that's right too
There are
because
4 billion bitches in this world.
that's awfully misogynistic.
It's also math. Sorry, there are 4 billion
Are you limiting it to just that?
independent, strong women.
I get fucking side-eye for saying retard. You just insulted half the population of the world.
Just calling bitch because I don't know the names individually.
Women works. And if
Okay,
they
there
don't,
are 4 billion strong independent women on this planet.
well, not all of them are strong. Some of them are kind
Okay,
of
so there are 4 billion women on this
Are you
Yeah.
limiting it just to women?
Yeah, for my purposes, probably, yeah. I don't discriminate against...
Why you on a power trip, Alex?
It's not a power trip. I don't discriminate against people that want to do other dudes. That's just not for me, right? Like, I don't like lemon-based desserts, right? So I'm not going to force myself to like lemon-based desserts.
That's a different thing. What I'm saying is that you got the product. Other people need the product. You're not going to give the product. Why are you being such?
They don't need the product. They want the product.
Want?
They
What if
don't
they're
need-
willing?
They don't need this.
What if they're willing to pay for the
People
product?
do need platelets to stop bleeding, so that they will
Or
survive.
Super Glue.
Or super.
Or Super Glue. Staples works.
Hey everybody, it's Dr. Russ.
We could get the fucking.
Anyway, you
bedazzled
haven't
shit.
answered the question yet. What do you want
I'm
yours?
still thinking. Because I
This
don't
is a
know.
delay tactic.
Like,
That's what it
It's
is.
a sweet or savory thing. Again, so like I don't know. Like if I really had to go.
Pick one for each.
How about this? It'd be sweet during the day and savory at night. What's your sweet flavor? What's your savory?
I like how I get special rules. This makes
Because
me,
you delayed long
It
enough.
speeds up the process.
This makes me feel good about myself.
Once again, you're in charge of your own body,
All right.
including the hypotheticals where your nuts take on a flavor.
During the day and
This is all
night.
you.
I'm gonna go with dragon fruit.
Dragon fruit.
Interesting. And the other?
Savory.
Yeah, I don't know. A part of me is thinking tofu just for the demographic.
Oh,
I'm just thinking like
wow.
if I made it taste like cheeseburgers, I'm really cornering the market on like who's really gonna want it.
Who wants my Big Mac?
No, Kevin. But
You're just mad because you didn't think of it. You got the
Dead
filet.
air.
I know,
You
but
do
I'm
have the
thinking.
you do have the filet mignon.
Yeah, no, that's weird. Because then people get the bright idea, like, I wonder if it tastes like steak if I cook it. And they're like, no, man, don't hurt me.
Or could it taste like chicken?
Fried chicken.
Ooh, yeah.
Huh. That
So-
would be interesting.
Fried chicken.
I'm not falling for the trap though, so it's not gonna happen. I see you put it out there, like, let's just see if he gets. No, I'm not doing it. You think you got me? It's not gonna happen. I don't know, like green apple Smirnoff.
That's not a savory flavor though.
No, fuck savory.
Okay.
I'm just going with the double. We'll
Double.
keep them sober during the day and at night.
So green apple Smirnoff.
Yep.
At night.
Dragon fruit.
Dragon fruit during the day. I don't know what dragon fruit tastes like. I know I've had it. I just don't know what that tastes
I
like.
only know when it comes in the form of Bacardi. Form of Bacardi.
Fucking worst Wonder Twin activation in history.
Fuck that. If I met somebody that could turn into Bacardi, well, they wouldn't live long, but it would be nice knowing you. I'll remember you fondly. Smell you later.
Literally.
Literally.
Well, you literally would smell them later.
Well, actually.
Speaking of body parts, what do you think about what's happening on the planes? Did you see the guy that took a piss on the plane?
No.
Like,
So here's my question. I've been on a number of flights in my life.
mm-hmm.
I'm sure you guys have been on a few.
Mm-hmm. It'll have to do, Kevin. You know,
Okay.
you know the thing with the wings?
Metal tube.
Explain it to me, please.
I'm just like, what dystopian hellhole of a flight are some of these? Like every flight I've ever been on, it's just fine, right? Like you find your seat, you get there, you pop on some fucking earbuds, get a book. 2 hours, hey, there you are.
Yeah, it's not great, but, you know, fuck it. You get somewhere fast, so that's the trade.
But I'm just wondering, like, how the fuck is this happening on other flights? Like, what?
He was hammered. And it's funny that we live in a society that they
How
have
did
to...
he get on the airplane? If he was that drunk, if he was so drunk that he didn't have the wherewithal to not piss on the fucking seat in front of him, how the fuck did he get on that flight? Certainly this guy was stumbling onto the airport, like he wasn't anywhere close to just being like, oh, I'm just gonna go get to my seat.
Was he in first class or was he coach?
I don't know, he hit the seat in front of him, so I'm imagining coach.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
It's like an office.
we're actually drinks provided on the flight. I mean, again, I know nothing about this, so I'm
Russ
just
was there.
I'm just throwing out hypotheticals because I know nothing about this story. So
So there was a guy on an airplane who got so drunk he pissed on the seat in front of him.
okay, was it before takeoff?
So there was a guy on the flight who was
Yes,
so drunk.
This is the beginning and the end of our knowledge.
That's
What
it.
you're asking now
I gave you
is
all
research.
information.
Well, I didn't know if the story actually included extra stuff, but
It may have. I didn't. I read a headline.
okay, so it's just a headline.
Don't figure it out. I remember back in the old days, like all you had to worry about on a plane is people monopolizing the bathroom because they're busy fucking.
Yeah, you
Now
can't
you got
do
people-
that anymore.
You-
It's easy. It's literally easier to just like get the 2 seats in the very back and get a blanket. I'm not saying I know.
Literally.
I'm not saying that I don't know. I'm just saying, literally.
I'm gonna Google that shit. This is the Google that shit portion of our program where I'm gonna put in keywords that I think is gonna get me the article in no time. So I'm gonna put in drunk, piss, plane.
3 words.
Drunk piss plane.
And
And the
Drunk Frontier Airlines passenger. dailystar.co.uk.
yep, right there, same thing. Passengers were stunned. This is the Daily Star UK News World News. Let's make sure that we get credit where credit is due. Somebody.
By the way, why does Barstool Sports have the headline that reads Frontier Airlines passenger arrested for doing a piss on the seat in front of him?
It was written by a Brit. Yeah,
You're
so this
doing a piss.
no. So you taking? No, he wasn't taking a piss. He wasn't telling jokes. You guys need to up your ante. You did what to my auntie? Shut up and eat your blood pudding. So,
I hear a woman scream, if this man fucking touches me one more time, I'll fucking kill him.
is that what it says?
Fuck yeah.
oh yeah, I'm reading the same article. The headline, written by Anders Anglesey. It's gonna have to do. If I mispronounce the name, I don't care. Quote, I'll fucking kill him. Quote unquote, drunk passenger, all caps, urinates on seat in front during chaotic flight. Passengers were stunned when a man started to urinate on the back of the seat after he allegedly groped a woman during a flight. This guy's got his priorities like, what?
So
Like,
this is even better than we thought.
well, I mean, since it's out, right? Oh, look, and somebody took a picture. And there he is. He's peeing on that little pocket where that shitty magazine goes. What's that thing called? The in-flight catalog thing? Sky catalog?
Sky Mall.
Sky Mall. Yeah, and they don't change out those magazines. You better watch yourself. This bizarre happened.
Well,
about
don't
2
fight
hours into it.
Frontier.
It was going from Denver, Colorado to Charleston, South Carolina. Witnesses said the man, who has not been named by police, had been drinking before he started to grope a woman. All right, here's some great sentence structure. I don't know who the editor is on this. Witnesses said the man, comma, who has not been named by police, comma, had been drinking before he started to grope a woman sat next to him. That's got to be a mistake.
Anyway.
Another passenger gave her name only as Emily. Do you even have to name the bitch? Just say it's some chick. Said she heard a woman scream during the flight. She added, I heard a woman scream, if this fucking man touches me one more time, I'll fucking kill him. He was out of his mind. Like, he couldn't speak. He was mumbling. The man was extremely intoxicated. A flight attendant later advised Emily to leave her seat if the man attempted to touch her and apologized for his behavior. The passenger said she was moved away from the man after he started to pee on the chair in front. Her bag fees were waived and she was given a $200 voucher. When the plane landed, officers arrested the man and led him through the airports in handcuffs. His charges have not yet been released, but his bladder has.
Well, at least the last hook there. Okay, so a couple things we can take out of this. One, he probably got intoxicated during the flight. And two, why the fuck was this woman not moved sooner?
And two, by the way, or three, I guess, that apparently the crime on Frontier is not just taking a piss wherever you want. You do that. That's cool. Everybody else got to move around you. As soon as you start to grope somebody, that's where it's like, all right, buddy.
No, see, it's the opposite. See, everything was fine, right? See, this is the thing that bothers me. Like, so everybody knows the headline, like, drunk man pisses on plane. Nobody mentions that he was committing, like, sexual assault beforehand, but then he, like...
And apparently did it multiple times before they acknowledged it.
Yeah, they're like, oh, maybe you should just move. Perhaps out of arm's length, even. Or you could lock him in the fucking broom closet until we get on the ground. That's fucking nuts. Well, why are you gonna pixelate his face? Why are you protecting him? Why are you protecting this guy? Dude, he pulled his dick out on a plane. I don't think he cares. That's so dumb. The bizarre incident comes days after a naked man streaked up and down a plane. Editors over at the Daily Star need to be fired.
Maybe they should make the
At least doing the ones doing the online.
Twice Daily Star, or the bi-daily, every other day.
Yeah,
I don't know, it was a bad joke.
I don't think it's a word.
Yeah, it's a bad joke.
Maybe you should switch to weekly so you have more time to do your job.
Weekly Star.
Dickhead.
There it is.
Yeah, naked man streaked up and down a plane during a flight from Washington State to Alaska. He was eventually tackled to the ground and was kept in an airplane toilet until just before landing. This is what I'm talking
so now
about.
nobody can take a piss.
Isn't there more than one?
I've never been on a plane where there's more than one.
Oh.
Yeah, there's more than one.
What?
Yeah.
Where?
I don't know, usually like there's one behind you and one ahead of you.
I don't take a piss on an airplane anyway, so I guess I don't really know.
Yeah, I
I
tried.
did take a piss on a Greyhound bus one time.
That's fun.
You are hanging on for dear life, man. That's like trying to take a piss on a roller coaster while you're standing up. And that thing's going down the fucking freeway in the middle of Boston, and it's like taking turns. I mean, you're hanging on to both sides. And you're just like,
Oh, it's super awesome. It's like having somebody like strap you to a bungee cord while you're trying to get like the peg into the hole. Like,
I didn't
oh!
realize until after I did it that there's signs all over the bathroom that says like, please do not attempt to urinate standing up. Please sit down. And I'm like, oh, that makes a lot more
Peed on
sense.
that sign.
Yeah. No wonder nobody can read it. It's covered in piss.
It's like those jerks that stand in front of like the no smoking signs and light up. Like you're just like peeing all over the don't pee on the wall sign.
Oh, we had a lot of fun in high school. We used to shoplift the signs from stores that said shoplifters will be prosecuted. Oh, buddy had a whole collection of that shit.
Now, is it really shoplifting if it's not a product that they sell?
Probably.
Well, I think it's a separate charge. It's not,
still
but it's not.
company property, though.
Yeah, but it's not shoplifting because it's not a product that they sell.
I don't know.
So
man.
now you're just committing petty theft. It's different.
I don't know.
Loophole.
I don't know.
Like
Check
the
LegalZoom.com.
Like the wet floor. LegalZoom doesn't do that.
It's a joke.
Okay, I got that. No, but like the wet floor signs, like you take them shits all day long too. Be like, what? There's a puddle outside.
There you go. Don't even actually steal them. Just move them outside.
Just move them.
If somebody steps in that
Is it a
fucker,
crime to move the wet floor course. I mean, probably civil court. You'll probably fail.
I'll tell you what it really is. The signs don't mean shit. Like, you put out a wet floor sign and somebody busts their ass, they can still sue you.
That'll still problem.
The sign means nothing. Did you happen to hear about that movie, Show Dogs?
In what regards?
So it just came out, Show Dogs, and it's basically like, I can imagine, remember the pitch? Like, you know, the pitch for Under Siege is Die Hard in a boat?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Show Dogs is miscongeniality,
Oh no.
but look who's talking now. So basically, it's about a police dog who has to go undercover in a show dog setting and pass himself off as a show dog.
To find the dog that shit on the coats.
What? No, apparently somebody's stealing the dogs.
Oh.
So he's going undercover as a show dog, and his partner is his, you know, groomer, whatever. And so then he meets up with other show dogs that show him the ropes and everything. And apparently, like, the reason this popped up on my radar is because there was like a parenting group, you know, who goes to the movies and makes sure that movies are good for you to watch with your kids.
Mm-hmm.
And they wrote this huge article about how it advocates grooming, not dog grooming, which is what I first thought. Like, what's the fucking problem? Clean your dog. Right? Like, horrible. No. So what it is that, like, the best... that they tell the police dog that in the finals, like, they're gonna feel you nuts. You know, because if you watch the dog show, there's always that part where the judge goes out back and just, like, grabs him by the nuts. And so they're telling the dog, like, this is gonna happen. And he's like, fuck, you ain't gonna happen to me. And so they're trying to get him used to having his balls touched. And every time they touch his balls, he snaps. And they're like, dude, you gotta calm down. And one of the other show dogs is like, you have to go to your Zen place. You have to go to... Exactly, right? You have to go to your Zen place and just don't think about it. And so...
I told you I just watched Spotlight, right? Okay,
Yeah.
Just check.
So eventually...
So miscongeniality means Turner and Hooch means
Spotlight.
Spotlight.
So apparently the finale of the movie is that he gets to the finals and the judge is about to grab his nuts and he closes his eyes and the movie switches to a picture of him like flying through the air.
Please tell me he just yanked out of the air, because that would...
No, so he finally overcomes his fear of getting his nuts touched. So parents are very upset.
Yeah.
I can understand that.
So I only have dogs, and my dogs don't have nuts because they cut them off at the shelter. So I'm completely out of this conversation.
Right.
How does that make you feel as a
Which, by the
parent?
way, I feel like unless you're breeding...
I'm not watching this movie anyway, but...
Yeah, they don't need them.
I don't...
What are they going to do? Just drag them across my carpet along with their asshole. Enough is enough. How does that make you feel?
It's probably not an appropriate movie. I mean, this is a movie for kids.
It just came out.
And it's a movie for kids.
I believe it's rated PG. I can look to make sure.
Well, still, though, PG is like...
But it's the new G.
Yeah, there's so few movies that are G-rated these days, like...
True.
That's very true.
Kevin wouldn't have seen a single movie until he was 10.
Although, I will just say,
You're right.
the movie Top Gun, also rated PG.
Yeah, but PG back then was different.
Yeah.
Like PG, like you could show titties twice.
Yeah.
You know, it was PG was like, and then I can't remember what the first.
It was
PG
back when kids' movies, like, they could swear still. They could say shit and damn and all that stuff.
And don't forget, the first Ninja Turtles actually had damn.
Yeah. God, that movie was so good.
Oh, the original.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how
Raphael
the dude
said
that
it
played
twice.
Casey Jones ended up on Oz, fucking people in the ass.
Yeah, like, he's
That's a
an
turn.
actor. Like, he's a real, like, he's been
No, he's
around.
good. I like him a lot. Yeah, it's PG. Mom blogs howl over Show Dogs movie. Says it teaches kids it's okay. Hold on, loading, to let strangers touch them. Macaroni Kitten for Every Mom said the PG movie teaches children that it is okay to let strangers touch their private parts. As part of any dog show, contestants are judged on their ability and their physical attributes. One part in particular is the inspection of the dog's private parts. Being a tough canine cop, Max isn't cool with that, but he is told that he must accept it as part of the show dog process, and so he won't blow his cover. Ultimately, Max gives in.
Like, is that a part of the movie that was so...
It sounds like a very big part of the movie.
It's the crux of the movie.
But that's, like, this... Like, you'd think the writers would have, like, somebody would have been like, maybe we could just rework this.
I'm sure it's one of those
There's
things.
something else we can do here.
I'm sure it's one of those things that they did it, and then like it's sort of like when you fuck something up like huge, but you think you did a good job, and that guy that's been walking by you all day comes by and says, "Hey, did you happen to notice? Like, dude, you could have told me like 6 hours ago.
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
Well, I thought you saw it."
But that's my thing. Like, when these movies are made, like, even a movie like that has millions of dollars in its budget. It has to, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you think at some point, somebody involved in the script or the filming,
They probably thought it was funny.
but one person could have been like, "Hey, guys, that's a thing.
Never mind that this is an industry that is.
Is this a Weinstein production?"
Is it?
I don't know. Here, let me pull up the page again.
Kevin's always in. Kevin, I love how Kevin asks you the questions to be the gatekeeper of all the information.
They're like, no, go back and read it again. Try it again. F.
I'm kind of limited in what I can look up right now.
I don't know, man.
Wait,
Like it's.
oh.
I might have to go see that shit. I'm assuming that like by the end of the movie, there are going to be a bunch of impressionable children that I can talk to in the lobby. I'll just follow.
There you go. Survey them.
I'll just follow them into the bathroom and ask them if they want to win the show dog. That's what I call it, the show dog. When you were asking earlier, before we started, you asked like if you had to name your dick after a movie. That's gonna
Sex like that.
Oh, sorry, because I was gonna call it show dog.
I mean, you. Okay. Name your dick after a movie. Show dog. Kev. Name your dick after a movie.
Under Siege.
What? What the fuck does that mean?
I don't know.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
I have no idea.
I don't know. I'm a pretty
Send
imaginative.
us your tweets. Tell us what you think, Kevin.
Holy shit. Are you okay? How's your
Yeah.
home life?
Like, you could have said the
fine.
Punisher. You could have said Predator. You could have said the Terminator.
Well, there's nothing aggressive about it. You'd be like, happy foo-foo bunny time. I don't know.
Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore.
How about you? Okay, Happy Gilmore.
Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy.
That's a movie. Please tell me that's not a movie.
Yeah, it's a movie. It's based on a John le Carre novel. It's a Gary Oldman movie.
Stuart
Okay.
Little.
I think we're getting closer.
Funny.
Well, it's too late. You could have come up with your own name.
You're right. You're right.
Here's a who.
I should have.
Are
I should have given this more thought.
you circumcised? Cat in the Hat?
The Night at the Museum.
No.
Nope. Citizen Kane. Deadpool. No, that's your balls.
The embarrassing part is I actually thought about that.
The Sandlot.
Gotta be something more awful than this.
Porky's.
Ooh, good one. Like it.
Revenge of the Nerds.
Mm.
Thank you. Thank you.
You gonna fight back or what, Kev?
I don't think I should.
Red Dawn for Alex.
Or The Hunt for Red October.
Oh, Crimson Tide.
That's a no.
Oh.
Blood sport.
No.
A river runs through it.
The Abyss.
Mm.
Avatar.
I knew. I swear to God, I'm turning psychic. I looked at him like he's gonna name another James Cameron movie.
Dances with Wolves.
Hairspray.
We just-
You were just gonna what?
I don't know. Hard. So far gone. Escape from New York.
The Prestige.
It's a pretty good one. The Illusionist. I'm a grower, not a shower. More like the Delusionist.
Hey-o.
Hey.
So did you ever figure out if this film's actually produced by...
Oh shit, sorry. I can tell you that Ludacris voices the dog.
Fast and the Furious?
Baby boy.
Little Giants?
The longest yard.
Yeah, you wish. Bad News Bears.
At this point, I think I deserve wishing. It's.
The whole 9 yards?
I think that's the only hole I'm gonna dig out of right now.
Die Hard?
Why did I use that phrasing?
Or is that more of a, what was that guy? Oh, fuck. Who was the dude who was in Kill Bill? Played Bill.
Dave Carradine?
David Carradine. Yeah, David Carradine was Die Hard. Get it?
I get
With
it.
a vengeance.
Do you know why?
No.
Do you know why that's
No.
a joke, Kevin?
No, I don't.
Because he died from autoerotic asphyxiation, where he hung himself while he was trying to jerk off, and then fucking passed out and died.
Gotcha.
Yeah, see, stroke gently, folks. You start doing that fucking hard stroke, you're gonna knock yourself right off the fucking chair.
Yeah. I've
Although,
never been tempted to try that shit because honestly, like the risk of me dying, it's not so much the dying, it's how everybody's gonna find me.
well, see, so here's the trick, right? So if you get life insurance and you commit suicide, no money, right? Accident pays double. So if you are willing to put on a pair of stockings, maybe a pair of women's panties,
When you committed suicide,
put on some lipstick, hang yourself, and just hang yourself while you're holding onto your dick, your family will live well. Just make sure you tell them, well, see, you can't, just
Can't
leave it in,
tell 'em.
just leave it in the
Stop
note.
it.
But don't leave the note there.
No, 'cause
like
the-
mail
the
them that
note-
shit.
the note could be submitted for evidence in a civil suit, though. So
Yeah,
you gotta man up, dude. You gotta be ready to just.
Well, what do you know? You're dead. Fuck do you care?
Well,
I mean, you better hope that your
if you
family.
give a fuck about the people that are gonna find you and have to live with this. I'm just saying, like, how do you want to be remembered when you go out? Because if it matters to you how you remembered, maybe this isn't the avenue for you.
So you're saying you couldn't do it?
No, I'm not gonna kill myself anyway. There's so much shit to do here. So much good fucking food to have. I mean, seriously, you die, there's no more good pizza left, right? It's all gone.
Compelling argument. Maybe we should work at a suicide hotline place. Like, whoa.
Seriously.
Whoa, have you considered
Joey's?
that
Can I
there's
ask
no
you a
more
question?
pizza?
Have you eaten at Joey's House of Pizza yet?
Dude, there's something to
You
look for
have
right
not.
there.
You can't. All right, listen. I'm not telling you no. What I am saying is I'm going to give you a list of restaurants. You gotta do these things first, and then if you feel satisfied at the end of it, then okay.
Yeah, resist the urge to call it a bucket list. Let's not.
Yeah.
Let's just try to keep our head out of that space
we'll
if we
call
could.
it a plastic basket and wax paper list. You
Just
gotta
call it a
eat at these
list.
Places. I mean, seriously.
Well, you gotta
Things you should do before you do this.
You gotta
Have you ever
remember.
had Sonobana? You like Japanese food? Can't go out till you have it, man.
Go where?
Sonobana?
I don't know what that is.
Oh, it's out in West Nashville, bro. It's the best sushi you've ever had.
See, I like sushi, but I'm a quantity over quality kind of guy, so I just go to the buffet and wipe that shit out.
And it's unfortunately for this argument, it is right across the parking lot. You could throw a rock and you would hit sushi drink.
Is that an all-you-can-eat buffet?
It's literally during the weekdays, it's like $8 or $9, and you have a server that comes to your table, but they only bring you drinks. And there's a whole conveyor belt. It's like a closed conveyor belt with a little door at your table. And all they do is it runs past the sushi bar and they make rolls of sushi, put it on the plate, put it on the conveyor belt. The conveyor belt's refrigerated and it's enclosed, but it just goes all throughout the restaurant. So when something comes by you on the conveyor belt, you want it, you just open up the door, take the plate, eat it, and then they charge you by the plate. And the different colored plates have a different price. During the all-you-can-eat lunch buffet, it's however many you want. You just grab it right off the conveyor belt. You just go. April and I, between the two of us one day, put down not one, not two plates. We put down 44 plates of sushi between the two of us.
Dang!
Kevin, you ever eaten sushi?
No.
Kevin!
Actually, I haven't eaten sushi in that capacity. I have eaten it a few times.
Capacity.
Have you ever had good sushi? Like,
Probably
not
not.
like grocery store sushi, but like actual like.
Grocery store sushi varies.
It's not, but once you
No, I've had great
it's
sushi.
all
But I'm just saying, like, Kroger sushi is way better than Publix sushi.
I haven't had sushi enough to say that I am willing to say that I've had sushi. Let's just say that.
Kev,
I'm not against having sushi. I just never find myself a place to do it.
We're gonna go to Sonobana. We're gonna get some fucking weird rolls, dude.
Okay.
I had mackerel the other day. It was just a ball of rice with a piece of
With a
raw
hole in
mackerel
it?
on it and fucking seaweed wrapped
Did
around
it
it.
have a hole in it?
Did it have a hole?
Yeah. So it wasn't a holy mackerel.
It's been real dense.
Yep, so I guess that's it.
No, we're not done yet because we gotta finish up Sonobana talk real quick.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you can either do Sonobana or another really, really good restaurant in Nashville is Peter's Sushi Thai out front. And it's small. Like, it's fucking small. And it's always packed. I mean, there have been days that I went there on like a Saturday or something. And as soon as they open up at 11 o'clock in the morning, if you get there at 11:15, there's a wait. And it's substantial. It's like a 45-minute wait.
Yeah.
The whole goddamn day. But if you can stick with that, if you can fucking hang out, man, it's off the chain. But Sonobana is weird shit. That was like, you look at their appetizers, there's shit on there, I don't even know what it is. I have no idea what I'm eating.
They're not describing it to you?
No, it's just got the name.
Oh, well, what the fuck, man?
No, because it's the adventure, Russ. You know it's not gonna kill you, right? It's not like they're not serving you fugu or anything, right? Like, it's not gonna kill you. So just try it. Worst case, you don't like it. Each appetizer is like, what, $5-6?
You're gonna accidentally eat some animal's dick.
Who cares? Does it taste good?
I care!
You ever eaten a hot dog?
What?
You ever eaten a hot dog?
Yes.
Then you ate an animal's dick at one point. It just wasn't presented to you as the whole dick. But there is animal dick in that hot dog. So you've eaten it before. You like hot dogs, right? I like hot dogs.
Hot dogs are amazing.
Right, so you just eat it.
Yeah, but I never had, like, the dick by itself, which I assume this place
It
would serve
probably
me.
isn't going to be animal dick. A lot of it's vegetables, right? So they have, like, pickled vegetables. I have no idea what the fuck these vegetables. I know one of them that I had one time was it's like a type of ranch.
Daikon?
Yeah. But there's two other things on there I have absolutely no. One of them's black. Like fucking black. It's a pickled black vegetable. No idea what the fuck it is. But it's delicious. Could be anything.
Have you ever been to Hattie's?
You don't even know. Just put it in your mouth and chew it.
Fuck yeah.
And all the fucking guys in the back are like,
Let them laugh. This shit's delicious. Keep
They're
serving it up.
they're actually Caucasians, but they all look like this.
We're gonna go, man.
Yeah, you guys are gonna go. I ain't even know
God.
that. You dropped me off the sushi train.
Have you ever had a Hattie B's? I'm sure you have.
Damn. What?
Hattie B's.
Yeah. I can't fuck with Happy's though. Like it goes from like fried chicken to fuck you, Bohan, you can't handle this heat. Like, and that's like a light mild.
Really?
I can't.
Well, I mean, if you don't like spicy food, then that's...
I love spicy food, but I can't tolerate it very well. Like, I love the taste of it. I just
I went there
stuff.
Sunday, and I actually did have the one on 8th Avenue, the southern one.
Oh, okay, yeah.
One near Brentwood, I guess.
Yeah.
I did actually have a small piece of their Shut the Cluck Up.
And lived.
And lived.
Yeah, no thanks.
Well, apparently it's...
It's not lunch if it ruins my day.
Yeah, it didn't ruin my day. But it was... Apparently they marinate the chicken in the...
In the sauce?
Well, it's not a sauce, it's a dry rub.
Oh.
So, it's not
How do you marinate something in a dry rub, Kevin?
Well, they marinate it.
And then you let it sit.
Well, they
So dry
mix it
rub
with
seeps
water.
into the-
Okay. Well, anyway.
Apparently they marinate the chicken in the seasoning. The breading is the seasoning too, and even the oil is seasoned with the seasoning. So you're getting the season. You're getting it every which way and how.
So how did your friend handle it?
He ate it all and walked out of it. He actually got the spread. He got all of them.
I don't have the palate for that. Like, like, where some people, they're just kind of like, dude, I want the hottest fucking chicken that you got. And, like, they'll sweat, but they'll get through it. And I'm like, if I breathe that shit in, I'm down. I'm out.
Yeah, there's a point when your stomach reaches physical pain.
Yeah. And I hate the dudes that treat it as if it's like, oh, fuck you, pussy, you can't fucking... Like, no, this is my lunch.
You can't control your tongue.
Yeah.
It's a fucking membrane. Like, it's not your fault. Hey, you take the softest part of your body and put a nail through it. Are you out of your mind?
Lunch
That's
is
a good analogy,
this
though.
Is the lunch. This is the part of your day that is solely just what do you want? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How do you like it? And that's just your lunch. And so when it enters into something stupid like that, I'm like, man, fuck you. Speaking of which, though, what I do love is fucking Thai food, though, man. Go to a good Thai restaurant.
Went to a good Thai restaurant in Smyrna.
Yeah.
Got the spicy basil beef, with the rice noodles. Had like a hint of cilantro in it.
Yeah, they do a lot of that.
Oh my god.
There's a place out by our house called Dusit Thai, and they do a tom kha gai. It's like a coconut soup. It's got like chicken and rice and stuff in there. They do like cilantro and fresh lime in there with spices. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
We should probably eat before we start doing podcasts.
We should start doing the podcast at restaurants.
I'm sure they'd love that. Hey, let's go to Starbucks. They won't kick us out.
We don't even have to buy anything.
You don't have to buy shit.
We don't have to buy nothing.
I'll just sit there and suck off your Wi-Fi like a barnacle. Yep.
So if you could get your dick to taste like any flavor, it would be a barnacle.
I don't know.
Good night, folks.
That's awful.
That's a good place to end.
Thank you very much for listening, everyone. Please follow us and like us and
Fuck
subscribe. Oh, shut up. Have a good day.
Poor Kevin. Send money to our Patreon for Kevin's fucking therapy.